Hello and welcome to a BWB bonus stream. That's right. Even though it's a Thursday, I'm not building a model kit. I'm doing other stuff. And before we get into that, I'm going to throw out the Bear Cave Lego the Scythe Tier 2 blue emote in chat. If you are currently a subscriber, you can reply with those emotes. If you are not yet a subscriber, you can say hi. You can use other people's emotes. If you feel like being a lurker, you can go ahead and lurk. It's a Thursday. It's 7 p.m. That's 2 hours before I normally stream. And what are we doing tonight? Well, tonight I've got a list, and it exists like this. This is the list. This is the 25 games for 25 years list, starting the year 2000 all the way to 2024. This is my favorite game from each of those years. Hey, Lord Crashington. So I got this list here. You can see it. It's right there. It's right over here. Everything from, I'll read it out. Why not? I'll read it out. The year 2000, Jet Set Radio. And then Halo Combat Evolved, The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Pokemon Ruby/Sapphire, World of Warcraft, Resident Evil 4, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Hey, this is Nick. Welcome. Pokemon Diamond Pearl, Persona 4, Rhythm Heaven, Fallout New Vegas, The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, Persona 4 Golden, The Stanley Parable, Hearthstone, Fallout 4, Pokemon Go, PUBG Battlegrounds, Donut County, Control, Hades, Power Wash Simulator, Tunic, Hi-Fi Rush, Balatro. I am counting Power Wash Simulator from its early access days. That is a thing to note. To also note, these are my favorite games of the year, not the best game of that year. 450 is a lot of, okay, I want to get 400 points. 280 stream streak. That's a lot of streams, Lord Crashington. So, it's games I played. Now, in the last 5 years, 6 years, haven't really played console games. Haven't owned a console in a long time that wasn't the 3DS. My roommate had consoles, so I played a bunch of games on console before that. But honestly, that's your reason if you're like Pat. Why are your favorite games either on a phone or on a PC for the last a bunch of years? And that's why. Now, here's the thing. This list is incomplete. It's done. I mean, it's done. I could print screen this, which I will. I'll do a little copy paste here. The list is completed, but you could make it not complete. You could make it so that I have to randomly draw a number and then change that between 00 and 24. You could say 7 or 22. And then I got to change it. That's what we're doing here. That's one of the things we're doing here. We're going to do a bunch of things, but this is the primarily the thing we're doing. Is that we could, if we wanted to, really mess up my whole thing. My whole steez could get messed up here if you wanted to. I'm sorry, I have to copy and paste this image here to then send it out. Because this is the list, because that's going to be a little bit of a way that I can help promote what I'm doing here, is sending out the actual list. So this is the list. I am trying to put together $700 for medications and glasses. So this is a fundraiser. That's the goal. Exclamation point donate is the link. Putting it in chat. Every time I get to $25 raised, I will randomly change a number on this list. If you want to donate $25 yourself, you can say 2009. And then Rhythm Heaven isn't my favorite game from the year 2009. And I have to go to my spreadsheet, because of course I have a spreadsheet. Then I would have to go to my spreadsheet, go to the year 2009, and pick another game from that list. And that becomes the new game on the list, and it will the other one will disappear. So you can do that. You can tell me that Persona 4 is not my favorite game from 2008. You can tell me Jet Set Radio isn't my favorite game from the year 2000. That's what I'm doing here. I will probably do variations of this in the coming weeks because I do not think I'm going to hit this tonight. But, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how we do here. But that is the plan. I'm now going to tweet out, this is the current list. You could make me change it. co-fi or www.co-fi.com/PatBear. All right. I am now going to tweet this out here, but that's the list. Currently, I am at 1% of my goal because I was $5 was sent to me. So, which is nice. We got things started with that $5. We begin our process, but obviously, we want to get more. We want to get more going. So yeah, that's where our starting place is right now. So I at least wanted to start the stream by telling you this is the list. The list could change. The list should change. Will change. Might change. We'll see. But that is what we're doing tonight, among other things. I've got some other things planned, but the primary focus of this is, state funding used to be a thing that existed in a lot of states, and it does in some states. The state of South Carolina used to be better about helping people that were trying to live in their own brains and their own heads. Not to get on a soapbox here, but that is not exactly where we're at right now in that particular way. And then also, just wanted to let you know, the other half of this is that I had these are glasses. These glasses are on a prescription from the year 2018. These are not glasses from the year 2018. What had happened was, in about 2021, I scratched my glasses, and I was like, oh, I need to get new glasses. But it's early 2021, and I do not want to go to see someone. So for a while, the place that I got these online, Warby Parker, would allow you, because of the pandemic, to use your old prescription. So I used my old prescription. So these are glasses from 2021 on a prescription from 2018. And they are starting to delaminate. And it is getting to the point where I might be doing damage to my eyes by using them. It might actually be better to not wear glasses. It wouldn't be better, but it's certainly not good. So I'm a bit on a short time frame here of needing to get this done. Laura Crash says you're suggesting the leadership in South Carolina may not care about its residents. Yeah, they have other ideas of what to use funding for. That is not in alignment with my personal beliefs and preferences. It sucks. So I am trying to do some crowdfunding to get these things done. I have a bit of a time frame on the second one. I have some time. There is a bit of a time crunch in that my prescription is not refillable, so I have to get a new prescription, which will be good for me, but that's going to cost money, which I do not have any help doing. And then the other thing is a thing that I'm like, I should have done this probably a year ago before they started to delaminate, and I definitely need to do this soon. So that's where we're at here. It's !donate, currently at $5 towards my goal, $20, and I will randomly, so you can give $10, you give 15, you can give 20. I will randomly pick a number with a random number generator and change one of the video games on this list. And of course, again, if you donated $50, you could give the years 2012 and 2013, and I would have to change both those for $50. Just saying. I am just giving you information. Anyway, let's do what I think will be pretty fun. It has been a while since I opened a card pack of a sports or anime or the like variety. It's been a long since I did that. It's been so long. The last time I did this, I hadn't flipped my overhead camera. I hadn't gone through the motions of flipping the overhead camera. So it's been quite some time since I've done that. All right, so let's see here. That should be good. Zooming in a bunch. I might have to adjust my zoom here. But let's go to main feed. There it is. There we go. So I have some card packs. These are left over. I bought a big assortment of these because at one point I was doing this where it was like, oh, I'll stop building a model kit during this charity stream and open some random card packs. Now, that I'm not doing that in the charity streams anymore, so I have a few left over. This is Donruss. Collect all 26 MVP bonus cards. Baseball. These are some baseball cards. There is 3 puzzle pieces and 16 picture cards in this. And this is, I cannot see what year this is. Oh, okay. So this is Diamond Kings printing from 96. So we're going to open up these card packs. None of the card packs that I have in my possession that we will be looking at tonight are rare card. The packs are not rare. The cards in them could be worth something, but my assumption is they will not be worth anything because they were sold to me at a fairly low price. But we'll crack a pack here and we'll see what we get with these. The back is stuck here, so that's fun. So we did get a little bit of our wax paper here stuck, so that's always fun. We'll put that there. All right, so we did get we do have some puzzle pieces here that are very important. A way, instead of gum, in lieu of gum, they included some puzzle pieces. So we got some puzzle pieces. We got a checklist. So we can, so that we can keep track of what cards we have. I imagine if anything was valuable here, this could maybe be a little valuable because people would probably using their checklists and not keeping them. But also, I don't imagine any of this is valuable. We got Mitch Webster of the Cubs. And Mitch Webster's record. Mitch Dean Webster. That's a lot of names. We are going to play my favorite game, which is find the best name of these professional athletes. We're looking for the best name. Mitch Webster, pretty good. Jeff Montgomery, not as good. I said of the Cubs. That's outfield for the Cubs. This is a pitcher for the Royals, Jeff Montgomery. Hey, Lashbrook, welcome. We are opening a card pack from the 90s of baseball cards, as you might be able to tell here. 1990 specifically. We've got Mark Guthrie, who is a pitcher for the Twins. Mark Andrew Guthrie. I apologize. I did not look up the full name of Jeffrey Jeff Thomas Montgomery. Todd Burns, who's we got a lot of pitchers here. Todd Burns, who's a pitcher for the A's. Todd Edward Burns. So I want to have this so you can read along. Todd Edward Burns of the I'm going to look up the full name here. Robert Donald Nixon. This is he does not go by Robert. I like the splats on the edge of these cards. Yes. Donald Nixon does not go by Robert. He goes by Donald. This is like a portable Wikipedia. Yeah. Yes, Lord Cashington. Todd Burns. Is he okay? Asked Nick. Yeah, I mean, he looks all right to me. Looking okay. Was this Rye Sandberg from the Cubs? Second baseman of the Cubs? Rye D. Sandberg. Okay, we've got our first good name. Is this the best name in this pack? I don't know. Is it a good... I mean, his full name is Rye D. Sandberg. R.I.P. Rye Sandberg. Just died a couple weeks ago, says BWO. Well, thank you for letting me know. Pronounced Ryan. Okay, pronounced Ryan? Okay. Ryan, but R-Y-N-E, but like R-Y-A-N. Ryan. Ryan Sandberg, you have the best name so far. You get to stay over here. Best name so far. Jack Morris has the best face so far. He's a pitcher for the Tigers, and look at this fucking photo. Why did they do this to why'd they do this to my guy? Why'd they pick this one? John Jack Scott Morris. Jack always had a good mustache. I mean, yeah. He's one of those Johns who's a Jack. We're going to keep that as the good. We got good name and we got good face. So we're doing great here already. Maybe better name. William B.J. James Surhoff. B.J. Surhoff is a catcher for the Brewers. Sorry to you, Ryan. Rest in peace, of course. But B.J. Surhoff is a better name. We got a better name. Almost a better face. He almost is a double-double. It's a good expression. In this case, it's just like, well, I guess I look silly when I throw. And this is just like, why did you do this? Why did you do this to me? We got Gary Thurman. I got nothing to say about you, Gary. Looking good. Gary Montez Thurman Jr. That's a good name. It's not a funny name, but it's a good name. So Gary Montez Thurman Jr., you're all right with me, bud. I got nothing to say. Carlton Fish from the White Sox, who is an MVP. He's an MVP, so he's got a background. Got a cool background. Carlton Ernest Fisk. It's not Fish. I thought this was Fish. Yeah, it's Fisk. That looked like an H to me because it's cursive. His name is Carlton Ernest Fisk. This is a tough one, everybody. Do I think that Carlton Fisk is a funnier name than BJ Sackhoff? No, I don't. Again, William BJ James Surhoff. Surhoff, I should say. Get Sackhoff. That's way funnier. Surhoff. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Yeah. I mean, he's the MVP. How many kids could read cursive on these cards? I mean, Lord Crashington, 1990? A decent amount? Okay, we got the Diamond Kings. Okay, yes. To the, this is our Jim DeSize card here. It's a pitcher. What is your name? Steven Rance Mullinix? Oh, his middle name is Rance. Oh, you mean now? Rance Mullinix. His middle name is Rance, and he went by Rance? Steven. Okay, so I can. Here's how I see this happening. Steven might have been in a family where there was like a uncle named Steven. He wasn't named after, but there's an uncle. Or in school, there were 6 Stevens. But if my middle name is Rance, maybe I don't let people know that. I don't know. But Rance Mullinix. Congratulations, Rance Mullinix. You beat out BJ. BJ, you had it for a while there. Rance Mullinix is a top tier name. Brian Scott Holman. That you're fine, buddy. I don't know. You're fine. Rick Honeycutt. Damn. Frederick, Rick, Wayne, Honeycutt. Rick Honeycutt. God damn, that is a 1990s baseball player ass name. It's not Rance, but it's really good. That is too many names? Yeah, but damn, Rick Honeycutt. Okay, so this is the most pro wrestler from the 80s name. Rick Honeycutt is a territory wrestler who's never going to get big, but he, like, his day job loves that he's a wrestler on the weekends, and so a lot of his coworkers go out and see him. And so, like, Rick Honeycutt's always going to do well in his local territory. If he starts doing, like, he took a week off and he started, like, trying to go do other territories, he's not going to cut it. But, like, there's enough people that, like, on a Saturday morning for the local TV taping, they go and see their buddy and cheer for Rick Honeycutt. Rance looks like a Rance. Lord Crashington, you're not wrong. This is a Rance right there. I've never met a Rance before, but that's Rance. Rick Honeycutt, you got a good name. It's not the best name in this pack. And finally, Lee Lancaster. This is Lester Less. Or sorry, this is not Lee, it's Les. Lester Less Wayne Lancaster. Les Lancaster is pretty good. If your name's Lester and you go by Les, that's pretty all right. That's pretty all right. I'm not mad about that. All right. So we got our best face and we got our best name. And we're going to do that through all of the sports cards. This is a sub game that we do here. Reminder, exclamation point donate. Did I put that in there right? Exclamation point donate. Trying to pay for new glasses. Now, and when I say new glasses, I mean getting a prescription at a place that will give me my prescription so I can buy them cheaply online. This is a thing. Not every place wants to do that. Not every place that you go to wants to give you your prescription because they want to sell you the glasses. So you have to go to a place that's, like, both reasonably priced, you know, hopefully do a good job, has people there that are paid a good rate to work there, but also won't that either they are allowed to or break the rules of the company they work for to give you your prescription so that you can then get them for a reasonable price online instead of buying them in a store. So that is part of the cost of things that I am trying to save up for here. And once again, if you want this list to change, this list here, someday I'll get the figure right the first time. If you want this list to change, you could make a donation. $25. You pick a number between 0 and 24, and I change the year because you chose it. But every time I hit $25 total, I'll change it as well. So if two people give $10 each, I'm changing this list. So if you want to donate $10 towards it, I'm already at 5. I'm already part of the way there. You can see down here, I'm at 1%. I'm at the 1% right here. I know it's small to read, but if I make this larger, it actually becomes harder to read somehow. It's weird. It's not great. It's not a perfect system. There is a GitHub to make Ko-Fi integration better than Ko-Fi's own integration, but that has been abandoned apparently. So I'm using this version of it. Anyway. We're going to keep these, and we are going to add to our pile by opening up another card pack. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Hockey. Now, I'm going to tell you right fucking now. There is a dollar amount in which I will eat the gum in this. I don't know what that number is. But there is a dollar amount towards my goal where I will eat this gum. Do I want to do that? Fucking course I don't want to do that. I don't like to punish myself. I'm not interested in that. So, BWO, several years ago, I went to a card shop, a fairly local card shop, and I said, I am looking for cheap cards. And I got a bundle of cheap cards. Lord Crashington says 60. You know what? Yeah, Lord Crashington, $69 to eat this gum. Now, I should say, I have 2 of these packs, so I have 2 pieces of gum. But if you want to donate $69, then yeah, I will eat gum. I will eat this gum that fell apart. I will do that. Yeah, if you want to donate $69, that is a good bad number. All right. Is that even classified as gum anymore? So BWO, it certainly isn't classified as candy or food, but it is a gum. Yeah, it's still gum. It might not have ever been good gum. All right, let me put this here. This is Bowman 1990 Hockey. 14 picture cards, 1 glossy card, 1 stick bubble gum. Which, again, did not hold up. Oh, did they? What the? Come on. Come on. What we doing here? There we go. Gotta sort through these cards. Hat trick. Oh, no, this is a card here. I mean, just make sure they're all facing the right way here. Yo, do these cards not? Okay, they say the name on the back. They did. I was like, they better say the name of these people. See how many teams of these are still around. Yeah. All right. So it says hat trick here. This is Brett Hall 89-90 season. So this is a cool card, I guess. Hat trick. Brett Hewell from the Blues. Yeah. That's a fine name. That's a okay face. That's doing all right. It's not in contention for either of these categories. And also, we might develop a new category, folks. We might develop a new category. All right, we got this guy. Got doing some stick work here. This is John Carter. He's not from Mars, as far as I know. It doesn't list if he's from Mars or not. So I don't have any evidence on that. That's an okay photo. We got, who's this guy? Shane Corson. How would you know if he's not from Mars? Lord Crashington, well, it didn't say where he's from, so I don't know for sure if he's from Mars or not. He could be from Brooklyn. So this is Shane Corson. That's fine. I will say these photos, they're all just fine for 1990, I guess. Gary Sutter. Got kind of a dead face here. Kind of a dead expression. Probably seen some shit. I mean, I don't know what this person's going to look like, but, you know, it's just goalie. Whoop. Ron Hextall. Ron Hextall. You've got the number 1 spot so far. Ron Hextall's a really good name so far. We got Ron. We got Mike Folingo. Mike Folingo, who looks surprised that he's being photographed. It's pretty good. Well, Luck Rabatali. Kings. This kid's great. I like the kid. Oh. Vyacheslav Fetisov. Okay. Robiti. Okay, Robiti. Thank you. This is a great name. It's not Ron Hoxtail, but it's good. It's good. Rob Hextail, I should say. Tom Fergus. Tom Fergus, all right. Good name. Let's see. Mike Ridley. It's all right. Dominic Laveau. I'm sure there is a good pronunciation of this that I cannot get. Don't. Mike Lute. Mike Lute. He seems very sad. I'm going to put this in best faces because I really like this whole vibe. He just seems so sad. I don't know. I like that. I like that's his card. Glenn Anderson. Anderson. Yes. No pronunciation guides for this. You've got to have somebody who listens to a lot of radio, who knows this stuff, and gets mad at you for not knowing how to pronounce them because they listen to hockey radio. Aristofan just subscribed at tier 2 saying, howdy, Pat. That's 83 months. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. Glenn Anderson is in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Hell yeah. Thank you for that information. I mean, Glenn Anderson, this is a great name. That's a good wrestling name. That's a good, yeah, it's just good. He's like, oh, am I being photographed? Okay. John Recchi, or Joe Recchi, sorry, Joe Recchi. Joe Recchi, Ron Hextale. Joe Recchi. Ron Hextale. And finally in this card pack, Lou Franceschetti. All right, there we go. This face, just this incredibly sad goalie is our Mike Lute. Mike Lute is our goalie here. Is our best face, and our best name is Ron Hextale. Hextale. Either way, Hextale, it's good. I like it. It's a good name. We'll put you over in there. Put these over here. Mike Lute. Nice. You should do a scientific arbitrary ranking of these cards. Yeah. I mean, it is all gut. We're doing all gut here. Now, a reminder, folks, we got another card. We got more card packs to look at. We're starting with the card packs. Reminder, any donation would be fantastic. Ooh, and speaking of which, a donation came in just now as I was talking. Aristofan with our first donation of the stream. Thank you very much, Aristofan, for that donation. Is the gum doing okay? I mean, it's still there. It's still all there. But let me handle my business here. From Aristofan, 17. Time to change 2017. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that very much. Aristofan, thank you so much for the generosity. We are currently now at $30 in total here, and I need to go to my 2017. So let's go to the big board here. So I need to update this so it says 30, which I will do right here. We are now $30 in. And then I need to change 2017. Sorry, 2017, right? Yeah, so you said 2017. I'm going to double check here. 2017 is the thing you said. Great. So we go to our spreadsheet here, and we look at 2017. And PUBG is no longer, PUBG Battlegrounds is no longer my 2017 game, my favorite game of 2017. And so I need to then put a format. What do I got to do here? What do I do? Yeah, all right. So, because I didn't play the previous version, I only played this version. Jumping in 2017 is Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I did not play Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, but I did play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I played Ultra Sun, but you get it. That's my new 2017 game. We have had our first update to the list. The list has been updated. And then I got to do over here. I got to do... if I I do this, to go, okay, it makes another page, so that's why I can't do that. That's right. But I will keep a list over here of all the games that have been changed. So that was PUBG. So that's 4 Pokemon games on the list, Lord Crashton says. Let's see. Yeah, Ruby Sapphire. 1, 2, 3 mainline Pokemon games and 1 mobile Pokemon game, side game, are on the list, yeah. The most of any franchise on my list is that. I will say this. There are a lot of number 2 or number 3s on my list that are GTA games. There are a bunch of other Zelda games on my list, and there are also other Pokemon games. Feel like I was played Pat had a Pokemon game this a lot in. And Super Mario Odyssey, Pokemon over Breath of the Wild. Yeah. There are, like I said, so Super Mario Odyssey is a game that I didn't finish. I played some of because my roommate had it, and I played some of it, but I didn't ever finish it. You prepared too much for the alternatives and Nier Automata. Yes, totally, Aristovan. So here's the thing. I did a lot of fucking work for this list. I did way too much work on this list because what I didn't want to do is have y'all start to spam a year and then I ran out. Now you still could because I only have 8 alternatives to every game on this list. So I only have 7 more for 2017, but that's still 7 more. It's pretty fucking good. But I could run out. Yeah, I did a game of the year and then 8 other games. So it's a lot of prep. You're right. It actually got harder towards the end, even though games have never been better, but my selection is a little limited because of what consoles I can play. Anyway, yeah, we'll go and jump to this. I've got another card pack to open here. We'll go back to the card packs here. A reminder that I have this gum, and if somebody want to donate $69, I'll eat this gum. Because I am not too proud. Because I am only at 4% of my goal. So I'm not too proud to eat old gum. I have water. I'll do my best. I should talk about this before I open it. 15 NBA trading card games from NBA Hoops, the official NBA basketball card. They're official. We got a free 1990 all-rookie team card. Again, I got these for very cheap together. So they are not worth anything. I have another of the hockey cards, and then I have one more of the Demon Slayer. I believe this was I don't think this was a trading card game, but I got like 8 packs of these for like $5. So somebody had somebody was clearing out their stock. Anyway, once again, we are looking for we're trying to fulfill 2 categories: best face and best name. Brian Shaw is a guard for the Celtics. There's Brian Shaw. Oh, you get secondary photo. We love that. We love the secondary photo for Brian Shaw. Oh, what we got here? Let's get all of these in the right order here. Oh, we got a specialty card here. All right, now they're all face up in the right way. You had these cards. Nice, Lord Crashington. We got David Robinson here. Rookie of the Year, David Robinson. In an action pose. Center. Nice. Great photo. The inside. This great photos here. The backside photos of these are all great. Kevin Johnson. Got a little action shot there. Randy Whitman. Guard/forward. Jeff Hornacek. One of these cards weren't worth much. They seem to be decent quality. Yeah. Jeff Johnson was a mayor somewhere, I think. That makes sense. Oh, old Jeff. Oh, we got some kind of action card here. Hornacek, thank you. This is just a checklist of all-star. This is the all-star checklist. It's helpful. Jeff Grayer got an action shot here. Let me see. Let me see real cool. Yeah, Jeff Grayer. Okay. We're not, you know what? Not a lot of funny names or funny photos this time around. Charles Jones, forward. Oh, here we go. Wes Unseld. Wes Unseld is a coach. This is a bad. This is this is not a bad idea. This is a weird idea. I do not know why you think that you should include photos like cards in your NBA cards for coaches. Why? Why are we doing this? Maybe people will be fucking stoked about this, but I don't know. So far, Wes is the best photo because just what is this even doing here? When coaches want suits in the silence. I mean, this is just like, what are we doing here? So that wins so far. Walter Davis. Mike Sanders. Great shot for Mike Sanders. Isaiah Thomas. All-Star East. You love the Denver Nuggets logo? Oh, shit, yeah. Denver Nuggets logo. That's pretty good. I know Isaiah Thomas. I know that. Oh, wait. Isaiah Thomas's full name. Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Congratulations, Isaiah Thomas. Your middle name and the fact that you were the third person with this name means that you've moved into great name territory. Isaiah Lord Thomas III. That's great. Didn't know that. Reggie Williams. Mel Turpin. See? In a different order, Mel Turpin would have jumped in with the best name there. Mel Turpin. In a different order, different world. Mikhail Thompson. Mikhail George Thompson. Yeah, Wes Unseld just kind of wins by being a coach card and just looking so unhappy. I do like that. All right. Another Bowman hockey card pack. And also, the remnants of another piece of gum. I now have 2 pieces of gum on this. Ugh. Gum. Anybody wants to donate $69? I don't know. Maybe I'll change that. That was funny at the time, but all right. So let's see. We gotta get here. We're looking some hockeys again. Gotta make these all face the right way. Go through. Come on, good names. Let's get some good names. Oh, this is the Steve Thomas. This is the hat trick card. We got Steve Thomas here from the Blackhawks. All right. We got Kevin Hatcher. Kevin Hatcher from the Capitals. There was another Isaiah Thomas in the NBA in the 2010s, one who was named after the first one after his dad lost a bet that the original Isaiah's team would win the finals one year. Okay. It is wild to see how many cards these packs come with compared to what you get now. Yes. So BWO, I can see that the names are written down here. And on my screen, on my preview of the stream, this is readable. But as part of the whole fucking thing here is if I hold it like this, I am not able to read this from where I am to holding the card. So that's why I've been flipping it over, because it's easier for me to read Kevin Stevens on here than it is to read Penguins, Kevin Stevens. But again, if I look over here, I can read it better. So Kevin Stevens. Another kind of a lot of hockey cards are just really lost expressions because they're just action shots. Mark Fitzpatrick. This is, what is it going to be? Trey Murray then, right? Yep. Troy Murray, I'm sorry. Troy Murray. Trey is a better name. Oh well. Yes, these shots seem like breaks in the action. Yeah. Just people on the ice. All right, well, we got our best photo so far. A real zoomed in where this guy's like, what are you doing? I'm working here. So that's real good. Sorry, let me just check one thing real quick here. Okay. Pre-game warm-up. Yeah, all right. Yeah. What are we even doing here? So, best face so far goes to Mike Gartner. Best face so far. That may change. Got here. Callie Johansson. Or Johansson, I should say. Peter Svoboda. It's fun to say, but I feel like perhaps it's rude to put it in best names, but it is fun to say. Svoboda. So we're going here for now. Could change. It is fun to say, though. Svoboda. Rob Blake. All right, Rob. Doing your thing. Don Barber. Ooh. Don Barber sounds like a jobber from the 1980s WWF. Already in the ring, John Barber. That's pretty good. John Barber. From the North Stars. That's not a hockey team right now, right? The North Stars? I feel like that's not a hockey team. That became a different hockey team or stopped being a hockey team, but there aren't the North Stars anymore, right? I'm not wrong about that. I don't know. I think they became Dallas, the Dallas Stars. They moved to Dallas. Okay, thank you, Vash. They moved to Dallas and became just the Stars. All right, great. Because, I don't think I know about the North Stars. That's a bad name for a hockey team. Don Barber, you're not winning any categories here. Well, we got our hockey. We got our hockey here. Jacques Couture. Goalie. Jacques. Adrian Plavsic. Minnesota has another team now, the Wild. I did know about that. They were in Minnesota. Okay. Adrian Plavsic. Good name. Oh, is the better photo? Let's see the name. Tony McKegney. It's just like a little off. Like McKegney's great. Tony's just like Tony. I like Tony as a name. But this face is very goober. Yep, that's a better face. Congratulations. Sorry, I already forgot your name, Mike Gartner. That's a Quebec Tony. Kelly Hurdy. Oops. Almost lost a piece of the gum for this part of the gum. And finally, Thomas Sandstrom. Kelly Rudy. Look, Tomas, not Thomas, Tomas. I read this quickly when I turned it over, and I thought for a second, because from looking at this, that this was I thought this was Thomas Sandstorm, which would be our new number one and would replace Peter. But Tomas Sandstrom is a good name, but Thomas Sandstorm is like a top tier name, so that's where we're going. My apologies, Tomas Sandstrom. Your name was almost top tier. It's good. It's just not top tier. And then these don't fall into these categories. These are just 2 packs of this Demon Slayer card thing that I got a bunch of. And they've just been in a drawer. Warning, not suitable for children. I think it's the packaging, not the card game. But maybe it's the card game, not suitable for children. So we'll open these because I got them. And again, I can't remember. I think this is just a trading card game. It's not a game. I think it's just trading cards. Yeah, it's just stills from the anime as cards. That's what it was. It's just stills from the anime from the company Card Fun. I think this is just a card company that, playing card company that licenses properties and then puts out cards. And like some have a rarity and you want to collect them all. But that's not particularly great. But we'll look for our favorite. We'll do that. We're not going to find favorite name and favorite face kind of a thing. But we'll find a card out of this pile that we're like, that's great. Is that card.fun? I believe that is card.fun, yes. Like I said, I got a bunch of these on Amazon for cheap as hell. I mean, that's just a sad card. That's just a sad card. That's a fun one. That's a fun card. Oh, I mean, let me center. Sorry. I haven't zoomed in. How recent are these cards? So let's see. These are going to be season 1, maybe in season 2. So not that old, but not that current. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting where I have to center because I haven't zoomed in more than I would for model kits, and I'm used to the model kit camera zoom. But I have to be zoomed in closer for this. Oh, that's a good card. That's our best card so far. So we'll put that in there. We already got this card. This is a nothing card. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got an action shot. That's pretty good. What year would these have been printed? Let's see if I can deduce that. I mean, this is going to be not easily able for me to deduce this because of the fact that these... again, I got these imported... It would be fun to get the classic movie and cartoon TMT card packs, though I wouldn't be surprised if those are expensive now. So 1 year I did get in my possession. Let me look to see if I can find this on Amazon and find details. Let me look at my orders here. If I can find if it's going to be listed as Demon Slayer or not. Let's see. Where's it going to be that? Okay. So here's information I can tell you about. The page for this on Amazon does not exist anymore, so I have to go into order details. So there is no page for these items anymore. The listing I have here, what I can see is these were imported cards because they're Japanese cards. These are a Carguno Demon Slayer TCG. These were TCG card booster packs, new version. Sold by... Okay, so, sorry. A Carguno are the people that imported this. This is Demon Slayer TCG card booster packs, new version. CCG collectible playing trading cards, imported. 8 packs, 40 cards. It cost me $10 for 8 packs of this. But when I go to view item... there is no item because it does not exist on Amazon anymore. I ordered these in 2023. So they must have come out sometime around 2022, 2023. Early 2023. So somebody imported a bunch of cards from probably a bunch of different things and was like, actually, shit. Oh, this is the same fucking thing. Shit, nobody's playing this card game. No one's buying these import cards. I see Etsy listings for TMNT cartoon packs for $5 in sale with pictures showing they were 59 cents back then. Yeah. So originally a lot of these were purchased in 2022 and 2023 for a charity event as an incentive for donations. These are the leftovers. I bought some on Amazon. I bought some in person. I had movie card packs. I had a Pokemon pack that was in Japanese. I had a Russian pack for Magic the Gathering, where one of those cards, even though it's in Russian, sold for a lot of money, which was then donated to charity. I believe I got like $200 something for it from a private collector who collects variations of cards that they like. So a trading store probably would not have bought it unless I sold it to somebody who has a local Russian population, which I did not have access to that knowledge. But a friend of a friend put me in touch with somebody that just collects cards they like in whatever language they can find, and they paid me a lot of fucking money for that card because it was going to charity. That shot's pretty cool. And then I think I've already looked through all of these, but we'll do it just one more time. Yeah. You might understand why this card stock is nice. These are nice. These feel good. I don't know anything about this game. I've never heard of it. Again, I bought these because it was like $9 for 8 packs, which was just a good deal for something a little different. And it was for charity. The best card of this pack is our main antagonist, who just looks very fucking upset, but also his fancy Western clothes in Japan is just fucking making him look like he's a smooth criminal. Aller Crashing's just looking up jumbo packs of cards, which is great. Good for you. So those are all the card packs that I had to open. And again, we'll go through. This is the best one of the Demon Slayer cards by far. Best names that we discovered tonight. Svoboda. Peter Svoboda. Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Ron Hextall. And I'm looking at his full name here. Steven Rance Mullinix. And our best photos is this face that is just you. I would be so mad. I'd be so mad. Just the very concept of a coach card. And also it's this guy. Somebody who is just lost in the weeds. And what started off this category, John Jack Scott Morris. Just really, really ripping back. Time to put all these against each other like TKO. So I guess, yes, we can do an... You know what? You're right, Lark Ratchet, we can do an overall winner. We can do a... we'll do an overall winner, and we'll do a category winner. This one doesn't count, because it's just... I just wanted to pick my favorite of the cards. They were there. So we got Rance versus Ron. Rance wins. Isaiah Lord Thomas III versus Rance. This one's tough. This one is not a no-brainer. Rance is your middle name, and you go by Rance. You don't go by Steven or Steve or Stevie. You go by Rance. You're a designated hitter. That's beside the point. It's Rance. I think Isaiah Lord Thomas III is incredible, but if I hadn't looked on the back, Isaiah Thomas, I would have just passed by. It's the whole effect. This is some of the parts. But Rants alone. And then, yeah, I mean, that's just fun. That's just fun, and we didn't have one for that round. That was just fun. So Rants wins, best name. Then we go for best face. We got the reason this category exists, Jack Morris, versus that's just a derp. You know, it's good. That's just because it's fun. The concept is funny. Oh, he's so lost. This is a card that exists. This card got printed. People who know Mike were like, I have your trading card. Why are you so sad? What happened? Yeah, it's that. I mean, sorry, it's Jack and Rants are our tops here. He's sad his pads are dirty. Yeah, maybe. And then if I had to pick an overall winner, we had like these are the winners. These are clear winners. This is the great pack. I wish I had more baseball cards from this era. Because it just paid dividends for this segment. It's Rants because this photo's so good. If Jack Morris's name was a little bit funnier, this would be a no-brainer. It'd be my favorite of the two because this photo is so fucking funny to me. But also, where's Rants looking? He's like, he's not looking at the camera. Like he seemingly posed for this photo. Unless somebody had a really good telescopic lens. It's Rants. His name is Rants. He looks like this, and his name is Rants. Yeah, that's the winner. It's close, but that's the winner. I don't want to say that was even easy, but it was good. And I got this gum that I could eat. Ugh. So what I'm gonna do is I will put this gum in a Ziploc bag after the stream is over. And then when I do the next one of these, which will probably be this month, because I've got to get this taken care of at some point, so probably this month, when I do more of these, that offer will still be on the table, the $69, and I will eat an old piece of gum, limit 2. We'll keep that going. Yeah, Lord Crashes, I don't think I'm going to get Rants graded. I think that's a funny idea, but it's not something I think I'm going to do. But I do appreciate the comment. In a moment, I will update my tweets about this thing so that people, or my posts about this thing, and say that my list has been updated, because that's good for people to know. I will do that. We'll go back to the list here real quick, because I think I'm gonna turn my camera off here. Overhead camera's going away. Oh yeah. All right, so I am going to really quickly just put out a comment here about the fact that my list has been updated. There's the I can move my keyboard back because I'm not going to use it over a camera anymore, or for the rest of the night anyway. I'll use it again on Saturday when I work on a sushi model kit, 1-to-1 scale shrimp sushi model kit. I got more liquid cement because I thought I would run out of my old liquid cement. All right. Okay, so I'm putting this out here. There's no. I know that there are services that automate. If I wanted to automate, I could just like go to a website, put this in, and it would post to all of my services. But then I would have to log into those, and I just don't want to do that. So I have not done that. But I probably should do that at some point. But I have not done that. I know a few people that do that stuff. It's just not me. All right. So I also want to. The last time I posted this updated list, I did not include alt text, and I try my best to include alt text. So we'll just, I'm okay. I'm okay cutting that top part off. No, I'll do it right. I'll do it proper and right. There's the list. Now I gotta put the list in 3 here. Putting the list everywhere I need to put it, and then I need to copy and paste the text here and put it in the alt text, because alt text is important. So much so that if I don't include alt text on 2 of the 3 services I post to, it pops up a warning, be like, hey, you didn't include alt text. And I do that so that I remember to include alt text, because it's helpful to people. Even if I'm just copying and pasting exactly what is on this is just a photo of text, and I'm including the text, but it is a lot easier for people. So I try to do it wherever possible. Lord Crash says there's a lot of Etsy with already open TMNT cards that include the Pizza Points card cutouts. That is a nice touch. Nice, yeah. Yes, Laura Crash, I do not take any responsibility for the rabbit hole you have found yourself in. Godspeed and good luck to you. But I do not take responsibility. I did not intend for this to happen to you. Anyway, this is my list. We've only changed one thing, which is 2017 Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, and I'm going to include this right now, so that denotes that there is a new entry. So that tells us there's a new entry. I've decided to do that arbitrarily. Lord Crashton needs these pizza points. I understand. I get it. So right now we are at $30, and so if $20 more get donated, that's a variable 25. I will randomly have to change one of these entries. So, or you could donate $25 yourself. But if you feel like just putting in 10, getting me towards the $50, you could do that. If you feel like donating the 25 and picking, much like Aristofan did, you could do that. If you don't feel like donating at all, or you're not in a place to do that, I understand. If you want to go to one of my socials and share a link there, that would be helpful. Let people know that this stream is happening. If you want to give a shout out on one, that wouldn't help. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Or if payday is tomorrow and you think of me, you always go to that link. You can open that link and save it as a bookmark and take a look tomorrow. I'll be doing more of these. They will all be varieties. Like, I'm not done right now, obviously. It's only 8 o'clock. We're only going for a little while. I don't know when this ends, but it ends at some point. But we're going to jump into the next thing. But every stream will be different things that I'll be doing. A variety, a pure variety. I might even build a model kit on one of these. I don't know. It won't be tonight. But I do have an entry grade kit that I haven't built that I could build as like one of the things. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll be a thing that happens. I don't know. Also, we could see here. Oh, and I should say, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon could get changed again. And if it does, they'll get 2 asterisks to say that's the second time it got changed. Because again, I have a bunch of stuff. I did the research. Because what I didn't want to do here was run out and go, fuck, I only picked 3 games for the year 2000. And I've already done Jet Set Radio, Deus Ex, Final Fantasy 9, and Diablo 2. Shit, what else came out that year? But now I know that also I could include The Sims, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Typing of the Dead, Chrono Cross, and Paper Mario. So I have other options if I keep getting 0 on my random number generator. All right, let's jump to this screen because I am going to be using the capture that I am using here to capture something else. Because I'm using display capture because it's the most convenient. Because it means that I don't have to like try a bunch of bullshit. I should give an update. Tuesday, I played a bunch of game demos. Is This Seat Taken is so good that I just bought it, and I'm going to play it next Tuesday on stream. Is This Seat Taken is still on sale on Steam because it's a new game, and it's really fun. If you want a chill puzzle game, it's just fucking really good. So I was thinking about it all day yesterday and went, I gotta just fucking buy this game. So I did. All right, we're going to play a video game. I'm leaving just chatting as the category here because I'm not going to fucking worry about it because I don't know how long I'm going to play this. I will tab out of this game if donations come in. But right now, just because I play it every day and I have not played it today, let's play a little bit of Nubby's Number Factory. Get rid of that old game. And my goal for tonight's portion of this stream for Nubby's Number Factory is a simple one. It's a simple thing that I want to do. I want to break the game. I want to see the text, "You broke the game." So that's our goal. Go. Well, we don't start with Tony. I already fucked this up. We gotta go to Tony Jr. Whoop. Oh, I gotta click first. That's right. Then I can go to here. Then we can go to back to game. Oh, no, we don't want that. We gotta go to save and quit. That's what we do. Play. We hit next. We pick Tony Jr. because we start with 15 coins, and there are more rare and ultra rare items are twice as likely to appear. You start Merged Maestro. Ooh, yeah, I've heard good things. All right, so I'm gonna try to break this Peggle-like. And to do that, we need a good head start, so we're going to restart the game a couple times until we get a good seed. This is not it. We are looking for one of 2 items. We did not get any of those. Looking for 2. That would be great. Not what we're looking for. Neither of these are the 2 we want. We're looking for, come on, pyramid. Pyramid or turtle. We are looking for the pyramid or the turtle. That will give us just an unbelievably good head start. Neither of these are the pyramid, nor are they the turtle. We are just re-rolling, and then we are refreshing. Because I would like to show you this game at its most broken. I haven't caught you playing this. It's very like late 90s internet. Yes, Lashbrook, the aesthetic is very like late 90s internet. Here we go. This is the cheese house. This is the pyramid. It's not a pyramid, but it's cheese house. This is one of the 2 items. You gain 300 points when Nubby dies. If you are around 30 or higher, you get 3,000 points. Our goal here is 8 points. So the first round, when we die, we just get a lot of extra points. So we're going to get a lot of gold. And then we are setting ourselves up for Easy Street to maybe get the items we need to break the game. This is not a guarantee that we will break the game, but it's a good start. So we'll hit done. Your MLB team drafted a player a few weeks ago named Cannon Pebbles? For some good baseball names, Cannon Pebbles. That's a top tier name. So aim with the right mouse, click left mouse button, and you launch. You can refresh one time. Refreshing is important because there's one good item that does bonus points for every time you've hit the reshuffle. So it doesn't matter how many points we get there because we just got 39 restock. We now have 46 gold coins to buy things. Eventually, the round goal that we're trying to hit, our pass goal, is it's not much lower than the 30. So we're going to hit a point where Cheese House has diminishing returns. We really wanted turtle, but we took cheese house because that is still going to give us plenty of points here. So eventually we're going to hit the point where we're not getting a lot of multipliers and we're not getting a lot of restocks. So we're not increasing our lives back to 5. 5 is the maximum. And we're not getting a lot of gold. Eventually we're going to hit a lull. But hopefully by then we'll have gotten some other items that can help us break this game. None of those are what we want. And none of these are things we want. So instead, we will use our money to expand our slots, to open up the slots on the top. And now that we've expanded every slot, we can open up the cafe. And we can feed things to the mouth. This is important. Every time that Nubby dies, which is the ball goes off the screen, you can have a 50-50 shot for the item that is, in the most right slot. In this case, it's just this one. To trigger when you die. So you put something here that does some cool stuff, and then you have a bunch of these stacked. It's going to be good. So we want to eat this. This will let us re-roll in here. So we'll go back, hit the re-roll button. Yeah, I'm gonna get nose. It's not my favorite item, but it can be traded out later, but it'll do some good right now. So we'll take nose. Because that'll help multiply some stuff. And then we have the money to eat this food. It's not going to help us right now, but there's a perk that triggers the item in slot 7 for every 10 food that you've eaten. And we might get that perk. So it's worth it for the money because we don't have anything to buy. We re-roll this and we can do it again. This gives us just some extra money. It's all about eating. This is more important than the random thing here. Kidney bean just gives us a random item, which wouldn't be super helpful for the money we have, but it's not bad. All right. We'll take that. It's great. The snot came out. We're doing okay. Right now, we are waiting for another special event to happen. Well, we're waiting for our first perk that we can choose from. This is a perk down here. There's a certain amount of slots here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots for perks, and then you lose them and get replaced. But you can stack them, like you can see there. And then there are some rounds where there's specialty things that happen. But yeah, we're doing okay. We're getting some restocks. We're not making a lot of gold right now, which is okay because right now we're waiting for the ability. Okay, so we'll get some loot and then I'll explain the next part of this. So this force triggers the leftmost item in your inventory. You lose 3% of your total points. I hate the drainer perk. It's terrible. And once you pick a perk, you have to override it. You can't sell it. So this force triggers all non-upgraded items. These are not upgraded. If I find another cheese house or another nose, I can buy it and drag it on top and then get a mutated thing, which then does more than double. So we'll do this. Now every 1.5 seconds, this and this will trigger. And then when the Nubby dies, there's 50% chances of the kebab perk going off. So you can see, yep, they triggered there and triggered there. It was good. We're going to hit re-roll. Nothing I want, so we go to the cafe. We want to keep at least 6 gold because there is a store coming up, or there is a gacha machine which allows you to get a key for the black market to get a crazy item. And that would really open things up for us. So we'll eat the strawberry. We'll take the re-rolls here and see if there's anything we want. Ooh, we do want this. We are now banking on the ability to later get gold, which we should be able to do. The crazy straw, for 10 pegs popped, you summon 1 straw that pops 1 peg. Pegs popped by straws give additional 20% of their number. Gains +5 for every time you jumbled pegs in this game. So every time I jumble the pegs, which is hitting that refresh on the board, this goes up and it can go up really high. So we don't need any of that. And we can't eat anything else, but we can look at what we had. Great. So now we need to get like at least 5 coins before we get to the gacha machine, which we should be able to do with this setup. Yep, there you go. So again, every 1.5 seconds, all 3 of these are going to go off. So that's good right now. We now have enough gold coins for what we need to do, theoretically, but we want more. So we'll hit these, then we got some extra gold. It's good. I'm going to refresh, and then, yeah. So I refreshed, which means that now we do an extra 35%. And now it's 40%. Oh, okay. It's good. And now we're at the Grabathon, which is the gacha machine. So you can see, we want this coin, which means the next time we should go to a store, instead of going to the store, we go to the black market, which is the items in the black market are free. Now, sometimes this will be underneath other things, and you have to buy other stuff and take risks, but we have the gold for it if we needed, but we lucked out, and we don't need to do that. All right, and so then we hit exit, because we don't need to mess around with that. Oh, okay, and that's good enough. This is like really diminishing returns now, which is not the end of the world. But we're really hoping that our black market item really changes the game, really goes for it, and really, oops. Okay, luckily, this triggered, so we did okay there, but, oh, that's bad. And that did not trigger that time. Oh. Okay, mysterious door appears. We use the key, and then we get to go to the black market, and we can't freeze an item. We could re-roll, but this is what we want. Of these, this is what we want. So this cannot be force triggered, so it will not go off with this perk. But the first peg pop, there is a 1 in 2 chance we double all the pegs. And now that we have a way to do that, and then we have 2 different ways to hit those pegs, we are now going to get some big multipliers. We are in good shape to do the nonsense that I would like to do. Of course, then you see that doesn't work out. It has not tripped either time yet, but every time it's a 50-50. So now that's 0 in 3 times, but still, we're surviving. We're not making a lot. We're surviving. This is every time Nubby dies, you force trigger the item in slot 6, 1 time for every 7 rounds you faced. So we're going to pick that, and we are going to put Crazy Straw. Now both of these go off when Nubby dies for that. So that's going to be good money for us. There it doubled. There's the double. And we benefit greatly for the double. We don't get the double that time. But, oh. All right, pretty good. That was bad. That was a bad bounce. We're going to try it again. There we go. We got the double again. Hell yeah. So now we're getting some gold. And then next time we go to the store, hopefully we get some items that help us, or items or perks that help us go nuts. That was awful. God. Sometimes Nubby bounces bad. This is a really good setup, but if I don't find the right items, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we got the other cheese house. We're going to combine them. So now we have a mutated cheese house, and we get 750 points. And so that's not much. Still, that's not much, but this will trigger a couple times in the round. So that's good. And then eventually it will start doing more, and there'll be another period where this is good, and then it really doesn't become that good. We got it. It won't trigger now every 1.5 seconds because it's doubled, but it'll at least probably go off once or twice because of other perks. We'll do this just to build out here. We'll do this now. This has a 50% chances. And we'll just fill that out there. Now it has 50% chances. And we won't refresh just to get that. We didn't get the double. So we might not get big money on this one. We might not break the game. We'll definitely get to round 80, which is the boss round. But I don't know if we're going to break the game here. But things could change. We could suddenly get a really good item here. Get a really good... we could also get a good special round that would let us multiply a lot. This special round would pop the first time. This peg will trigger a mega explosion that pops all pegs at once. All pegs once. So hit that. and we got the double on it. So that was real good for us. We got a 3x there, so we get some coins, get some restocks. We got a double there. It's good. Not incredible, but pretty all right. When Nubby dies, if the round started less than 1.5 seconds ago, you force trigger the items in slot 1, 2, and 3. 5% balance in slot 5. I have nothing in slot 5. I can move this out of slot 3, and I'll take this. So this way, if I had a really bad bounce and it just ends, then at least this stuff will go off. So that is a little bit of insurance policy. Like, that stuff did go off because that was really short. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So now Lunar Perk goes off on Crazy Straw, and we got Jax. We want to double Jax as soon as we can, but Jax going off a bunch of times will be really good. It just drops a bunch of knives. You'll see it when you see it. That's a really good thing to pull. And let's just eat some food in case we get that perk, which we have not gotten, but we might get it. We'll just eat some stuff to get it, get a little coin back, and then continue. We got the double, and that went off and that went off, and that went off. So even though it was incredibly shitty bounce because of my perks, that was a good round. That was also a good round. That was a really bad bounce. That was 2 very bad bounces in a row. All psychic pegs get points equal to their number when any psychic peg is popped, which is great. We'll keep that. Oh, we got the double, and we got a good bounce. Oh, it's a really good round there. Oh, also, if you clear all the pegs, you get a double multiplier. So that would have been 12 instead of 6 if we cleared all the pegs. And if I'm building this right, the items right, then we will every round start doing that. It's going to take a little while there. This isn't the proper, this is a pretty all right setup, but it hasn't perfectly happened yet. None of these items are stuff I want. Like that. We have the money for a specialty item. That just does it again. We don't have the money for whatever that's going to be. We'll hit reload. Oh, these are all good stuff. This upgrades an item and deletes an item, and this gives you an ultra rare food item. It doesn't give it to you, it gives you the chance to buy it. We don't have the money for that, so we're just gonna take 8 gold and go. That was a bad time at the shops. Not work out great, but we did okay on this round. We almost had a full clear. And then eventually we'll go, we'll get another perk soon. And then eventually we're going to be able to go and buy another key, which will hopefully get another Jake the Snake, so we can upgrade Jake the Snake. And no, I did not decide to pick this just because it's called Jake the Snake and is a wrestling reference, but also it's a really good item that I like a lot. So I did pick that. All right, let's go down here and try that. Yeah, we got a double. And we survived long enough for a bunch of things to go off, so that was really good for us. None of these items are for the build we want. Let's redo. We don't have a ton of gold. Oh, here we go. Doubles. So what's better for us? I want to say we will freeze this so we can get it later. And we want to upgrade the Crazy Straw. Because it being double is better than it going off every 1.5 seconds to force it. It going off when you pop 10 pegs. And then at the end and doing that much extra damage. That's real good. Our extra points. We can't eat any of that, and we can't eat any of that. So, all right. Just take the guarantee on that. All right. Okay, so you can start to see that, like, the Crazy Straw stuff and the Jacks, these are starting to be real good. When popped, all pegs will copy the peg's number. So we want this number to be high. So we're going to refresh. That's very high. So, hopefully, yep, there we go. That was real good for us. That gave us a bunch of coins. It's good restock. We don't ever want drain perk. Buckshot perk. If the first peg popped is the highest number, you force trigger. It slots in 1 and 2 times each. That's fine. This is starting to not do great, but if we can get multiples of it, that's good. This is still pretty good. hopefully I'll be able to slot better things in there. But it only matters if I can hit the highest number, which I can't this time, so that doesn't matter. But we are duplicating it, so duplicating stuff, so that's good. The things I'm looking for in the store right now are another jack to double this up. There are a couple cool items that I would love to have to put in slot 1. There's 3D glasses that do some fun stuff. There's a horse head. And then also there's a thing called a squid, which copies the thing to the left of it. I would love to copy this. That would be great. And then upgrade it too. All right. We did not get the double on here. Whoa. Oh, we did hit the 1X. Great. I didn't even know if we were going to be able to do that. Oh, let's hit it. Let's get the guaranteed pop there. That's real good. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take the guaranteed hit. Oh, we got the double. That's good. All right. Let's double up the nose just because we get nose plus because we can get it. Ooh, here we go. All-seeing pyramid. When Nubby dies, this God Ray pops a random peg once each time slot 1 has been triggered. So we know that this is gonna be triggered at least once, if not several times. And so we're gonna put this in slot 6 so that we can use the lunar perk. And let's do what can I put there? Yeah, we'll keep this as it is right now. We don't have, there's nothing we can eat, so. Okay. This theoretically is going to start getting pretty good for us. We'll see. You can see you got the lasers coming out now. This is a pretty good item. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice little bonus stuff here. Build our gold because we are close to going back to the shop. We're getting there. Oh, didn't get a double. We are hitting stuff. Didn't do enough there. We want to hit the 32. Oh, we got the double there at least. Oh, all right, not bad, not bad, not great, but not bad. This force triggers all items in odd numbered slots, which means this is going to go off at least once, if not twice, or at least twice, if not 3 times. We'll take that. We probably want something in slot 3. We're gonna. Nah, we don't need anything in slot 3 right now. We'll keep this as it is. There's an argument made that we can move this to that so it goes off once at least, but I'd rather have the lunar perk hit this a bunch. All right, we'll go there, and all right. We got the board clear. This is our first board clear. Got the bonus. This is the item, the 2-headed turtle that I wanted in the beginning. This is not going to do a lot of points now, but it was. We could replace this with that. It's still going to be good. You just get a bunch of points. It's pretty all right. There's a bug that kind of makes this bad later on, but it's still all right. Oh, this avocado is great. You gain 1% odds for rare items across the shops. Now our rare item odds are 11%. We love that. And then we can eat this to get some gold back, which doesn't matter for anything, but it's good to do. So now, at the very least, our seeing pyramid will go off more. We're getting some points there. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. We're not doing incredible here, but we're doing all right. Let's get the guaranteed triggering of some of these so that our lasers go off more. And get the double. That's good. I would love to find a squid and double up this. There's a bunch of things I would love to find at the store that we just have not found. So I do not think that we're going to go unlimited here. But we'll see it through, and then we'll try for an unlimited run. Okay. All right, so we can't immediately access this, but we have enough gold that we can buy this item, which will then let us get to the key. Okay, this is a 100% chance to force trigger both items to the left and right. Odds decrease by 20% each time it successfully triggers. Odd resets 100% over there. So we have this, which means that we could put this in an odd spot and it would guarantee to trigger both items. So we could put this like here and put this there, and it would force trigger this to go off and then start, but it won't force trigger that. So it's not like the best spot for it, but it's a spot for it. Harold's here. Harold subscribed 93 months. Thank you so much, Harold. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for that. We are currently at 4% of our goal. I have raised $30 on this stream. We have changed one video game from my list. We have removed PUBG Battlegrounds, and we have replaced it with Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. All right, so we got a key for the next door here. We're trying to quote unquote break this game. This round has not been successful for that. Had some good luck, but have not gotten some of the items I need to properly go infinite. But we're still doing okay. We might beat the game. We're not breaking the game, which is a shame. Would have liked to have done that on this one. But thank you, Harold. Appreciate that. Reroll. We do not get another copy of Jake. We cannot copy Jake. We can have a second. Pregnancy test is pretty all right. None of these are great. We'll place this. This is not my favorite. Basically, we just get a copy. I mean, we get 2 nubbies, which is cool. And things trigger each time for each nubby that dies. So it's not bad. It's just not what I was looking for. I was looking for another Jake. Oh, we got a donation. Harold has donated $25, which means I gotta go. We gotta pause the game. We're going over here. We'll have some background noise as we do this, so that I can then go to. Oh boy, I have so many tabs. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Tab here. The music will play in the background. Harold, thank you so much for your $25 donation. Let me just refresh this here. And goodbye, WoW. 2004. We're going to redo 2004 thanks to Harold's generous donation of $25, which again also means that our total is... I have to increase our total here. Is now $55 total. So again, if we can get to 75, $20 more, and we'll randomly do it. But right now, we're not going to randomly do it. We are going over here. Oops, there we go. And so our game for 2004 World of Warcraft is no longer our game. World of Warcraft goes away. Gotta do this here. Oh no, World of Warcraft. I want to keep a list of all the games that had to go away. 2004, the new best game, my favorite game for 25 games, 25 years. The 2004 entry is Halo 2. Halo 2 is the new game, asterisk, because we replaced it. That's it. That's the new game. That's it. That's the new game. Thank you very much, Harold, for your generous donation. Thank you for making me take one of my favorite games of all time off the list. That's very kind of you to force me to do that. Damn you, Microsoft. Yes. But Halo 2 is a really good fucking video game. Look. Halo 2 multiplayer. Halo and Halo 2 multiplayer got me through some rough times. Always a soft spot in the heart for it. Even if it was made by a corporation, I'm not particularly thrilled with, with no exaggeration. Not thrilled with it at all. Let's be real. But thank you very much for that, Harold. We'll go back to this. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for your generosity. And now we will tab back to the game. And we will go back to the game as we attempt to continue to break this game, which we're not doing properly. And when I say break the game, it will literally say, you know, that I have broken the game. That is what we're trying to get to. We're going to do this. We're going to have lots of lasers now. That's real good. Refresh here. We don't hit anything we want there. So buttons. So right now we are just trying to get some money to get some items. We are very much, very much, got the bonus clears is good. We are very much hoping that we get, cause like this item can go. I want very much to copy Jake the Snake. That's what I want. I want to copy Jake the Snake. So we have 2 chances to double. So I want a squid. A squid would be great. Doubling up on Nubby on the pyramid would be good. Even if we lose that little bonus there, that's still good. Because now we just get so many fucking lasers going off. That's real good. Alright, none of this is items that we want. So we'll take 2 of the rats, the pickle rat. Okay, we get double turtle, which is not good. But we will take it, because it's something. And none of this is good. I mean, it's not bad, but none of this is stuff we want for this setup. Refresh there. One more chance to find something, even if we can't afford it. We can freeze it. None of this is stuff we want. All right. Yeah, I do not think I'm going to do what I want to do here. I think I can beat this game. Maybe? Ooh, actually, thinking about it, might not be able to beat the boss round, because the boss messes you up in a way that I do not know if I'll be able to counter. If I can double this up, if I can get a second snake, we might be in a good spot here, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We might be in some trouble. But an upgraded snake, I don't think we're going to get, but if we can get a second snake and upgrade that. All right, Nubby dies. If the round was passed 2 or more times, you force trigger all items, use 25% of your points. That is not good. Neither of these are good. We're going to take 4 gold and just not have one of those upgrades. Double turtle is not good, is what I expect a great game to make people say with a straight face. Yes, right now, double turtle is not helpful for us because 10 pegs popped. The lowest number peg gives points equal to 20 times its number. If the lowest peg number is 64 or less, it gives 2,000 points. The lowest number we have here is 8 and 16, and they can double, but like they didn't meld together, so it's like not great for us. But early on, a single 2-headed turtle is phenomenal. All right, we did get a double bonus, so we're getting some gold here. We're in the store. None of these are things we want. We'll take that. We're gonna reload. Okay, so that's going to be 21, which we have enough for. This is the thing we were looking for, star fruit. You can jumble pegs another time, which means that we can jumble twice to try to get the things we were looking for. That means crazy straw is going to go up even more because we're going to be doing it twice. You know, and we get the pickle rat because we have the money for it. And we don't care about that. Okay. So now we can hit 2 times, which is real good. And we'll see if this leads to anything here. Okay, yeah. God, now you're starting to see the part where we really need, we really need Jake the Snake to go up to pop here. If Jake the Snake doesn't pop, we're gonna have trouble. Although now we get a little bit of bonus here. Get a little bit extra money here. It's good. There we go. That was huge. That was a huge round for us. Now we have a ton of gold, which is just going to be good. And we're at 4 million here. So we'll just do that solitary. That was a huge round for us. That just gives us so much gold to play around with later. Yeah, that's real big for us. The 1 million, we got the double there. Okay. And these rounds can be... Oh, we got a board clear. Good. All right. We now have a bunch of money here. We don't have anything we want to buy yet, which sucks. So we're going to go back to the pickle rat and see... Nothing. Okay. We'll do this to get... Because we have the... Okay. Rare item. What's this rare item going to be? This just gives us our last perk, which is the lunar perk, which was a really fucking good perk. So now our all-seeing pyramid's going to go off a lot more. So we'll pay 20 gold for that. Just to get that again. That fucking rules. We'll again see. We don't have the gold for this. We could sell something. Is being able to jumble another time worth it to get rid of anything here? I don't think it is. I really want another jack. It's crazy we didn't get another one of these yet. So we'll re-roll. And we'll just eat some stuff. We haven't gotten the food perk, but we'll just play with the money we have here. Yeah. Pretty good round. Pretty all right. Okay, we perked that up. We still have not seen a solitary squid, which is really frustrating. But yeah, I do not think this is going to be the particular game where everything pops off and gets bonkers. Capital B bonkers. Although this one's real good. Okay. Yeah. Well. That one did go off. That one went off real good. I'm going to drink a little water here. All right. Now, there could be a thought that we would get a squid and we would double up pregnancy test. Oh, good. We got the jack. That's something. This is good. This is good. This is good. I don't want to diminish. We got a squid. What goes away? I feel like... Two-headed turtle goes away. This goes in the slot 1. This goes in the slot... This goes in slot 1. That stays in slot 2. This goes in slot 3. This goes in slot 4. If I can duplicate it, it'd be great. And mutate it. But right now, we get 2 chances for Jake. We could get a squid and double the pregnancy test. Yes, Lord Crashington, I understand. This game, you do be saying stuff with this game. We'll eat that. We'll eat that. We were looking for another squid. Didn't get it. Another squid, another pyramid. Those are 2 things that we would really like now that we got our second jacks. All right, we'll get a... Dave has a 50% chance of doubling your coins and a 50% chance of setting them to 0. We don't want to eat Dave with 31 coins. We would like... now our Jax is going to do a whole lot of damage. Okay, we're good here. That. Okay. So now we have 2 different 50%, 1 and 2 chances. We're on the final boss. We made it to the finals, everybody. We did not get to go to we did not get to go one more time, unfortunately. So there is a chance that this game ends here, that we just lose 5 in a row. Because what does Tony do? Tony shoots a laser from his eyes. If a peg is hit by a laser, the number will be reduced to 1. So if we don't get doubles and immediately pass the goal, we lose. But we do have 5 chances. So we are looking to hit... We're going to hit this 8.39. We're going to hope that one of these 2 triggers, either Jake or Squid. We're hoping one of these Jakes triggers. If it doesn't, then we probably lose and have to try again. We did it. We got it. We did do it. All that, and then we did it. I beat the game. My score was 2.5 billion. It's not as good as my high score of 599.4 D, which is just like some insane theoretical number. Anyway, oh, you immediately got a premium strat here. We're a little cheese house. I am not going to keep trying, like, I'm not going to go through a whole game here, but I am going to attempt to start showing you the nonsense. But again, I probably won't go full through a whole other game, but I'm going to attempt to get some of the items I need that will let me do a bunch of bullshit. But now we have some gold here for the next time we go to the store, and we'll be able to buy some stuff here. But yeah, my hope is I start getting items that interact with each other even after you die and start an infinite loop. That's my goal, is to find those items. This is one of those items. Here it is. So, first peg popped. A random peg emits a pulse that double pegs within close range. If I can get a perk that triggers this multiple times after you die, and then I get an item that triggers because this triggered, it will force a loop. This is a great item early on. It is crazy we got it in this one. Very good for us. We'll see if there's any other items we want. Oh, we doubled up jacks. That's incredible. We'll just put this there because it's always going to end up there. That's real good. We are already premium here. We're already doing real good. Okay. So there. We're sitting pretty here. Gold rush gets a little bit more gold. That's good. Yeah. Don't have to get crazy with this. Oh, that did not do what I wanted to do. All right. I did turn my camera off. I was like, did I turn my overhead camera off? And the answer was yes. Okay. If you have 4 less items, that's fine. We're going to have 7 items at some point. If the first peg pop was the highest, we saw buckshot before. We're going with buckshot. Now we can trigger these 2 right off the bat. Actually, we'll put this here for now. So we hit the high number. If we hit 256, which we don't this time, we would have triggered those. It's okay that we don't. Still do okay. Squids. We can't buy both squids, but we will freeze this squid and get it later. We now are going to have 2 3D glasses. This is very good. And then if we hit the highest number, both of these will trigger because they're first, and they will trigger again. So we hit the highest number, these will go off 4 times. This is very good. Oh wait. We have enough gold for it. Hell yeah. We'll do that there. Now this is the double version of this, and we'll look at it when we get there. And we're out of gold, but that's okay. So if we hit 256, these all doubled up a whole lot, and then we have the jacks to go off, and we're doing real good. This is already better than our first game tonight. So yeah, we're looking good here. Yes, because this now does, yeah, it just does a lot. It's all real good here. Yeah, so this is wild. Okay, yeah. We're getting, this is more of a fucked up round. Like, we're in round 14. We should not have all this gold. It's, even just going off normal is still real good. And then we will get, luckily, we don't have to spend a lot. We have the gold. We could spend some of our gold here to see if there's any perks. Because sometimes in these, it's not just items, there are perks in here. We'll just sell that back, you know. But we might as well. We have the money. We're in a pretty good position here. Eventually, this is going to start not giving us much money. Hey, here's a perk. Every 1 second, one of these items will randomly trigger. This is an incredible perk. That was totally worth taking the risk with 6 gold. That's unbelievably worth it. When I'm worried about gold, I do not play this, so we lost a gold in order to get at this. Yeah, when I'm low on gold, I do not want to fuck with this, but when I have the gold, I do not care about the tree. It's a fool's item. Yeah, oh, this is incredibly good. Incredibly good! That popped. This is an unbelievably great item because you can force trigger it, and it can just get buck wild. Like that. This is just wild here. This is a ridiculous thing. Now, what I want is the all-seeing pyramid, which will interact with this and be wild, and then this, and we'll start doing crazy nonsense. So hopefully we can get the pyramid. If we can't get the pyramid, it's also okay. It's all right if we can't get the pyramid, but if we can get the pyramid, we're going to be in real good shape for some stupid bullshit. All right. Oh, we get to... Okay, so now, what are we going to get? All right, I do not particularly enjoy either of these. Now, this will... if 2 pegs are doubled, and this will double pegs, a peg is popped by you get a Cosmo Blast, and it counts as 2 pegs popped instead of 1. I think we can do better. We don't, so we go with this. This isn't great. I do not love this one. Eventually, we will probably sell the alien. It is not what I wanted, but you do see now it is doing that blast, and it's not bad. It ain't bad. It's just not great. It's not what I was looking for. Honestly, I was looking for Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake rules. It is the best item. This is really good. We do need the Crazy Straw or another popper. The Crazy Straw or Nose or Pyramid. And yes, I agree. That is a nonsense thing. Okay. This is an item that we talked about in the last run. The Gourmet perk. Force triggers item in slot 7, which in this case is Jack's. 1 time for every 10 foods you've consumed. So right now, it doesn't go at all. But eventually, it'll go a lot. So we're taking that. That's a great perk. It's a good way to use our gold in between rounds. All right, so we did not get anything on that, really. That didn't do it for us. It's okay, though. We can't get any more gold. We're at the gold limit. We can spend the gold and get new gold, but we can't get any gold anyway, so it's not really... doesn't really matter too much. But now us eating a bunch of bullshit is great because it will help us have the Jacks go and hit all this stuff when we die. After Nebby passes away. Oof, that was a bad bounce. And again, you know, there's a few things we're looking for. So this system is better than capitalism. Lord Crashington, it does leave a lot up to chance, but when you die, good things can still happen. So it's yeah, I think the system is better. All right. Now we just want to eat a bunch of food because food will benefit. So this is how it's better than any system that exists in the real world. Eating food will benefit us after we die. So that's immediately cool. And then we'll get this perk, which is again a perk that does this. We're going to have lots of Jacks go off, which is good. Oh, we did want this. We want the Crazy Straw. Crazy Straw's good. Crazy Straw's not doing a lot, but it will soon. Harold, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for the donation. Thanks for renewing your sub. Appreciate both of those things very much. And thanks for hanging out for a bit. Have a good one. We are now at the point where my streams normally start. Those 2 hours didn't feel like 2 hours. Okay, we got Nose. We're going to take Nose. We'll definitely replace Nose. I should say, we'll definitely replace Nose at some point, but Nose is good to have here. Let's look at one other thing. Eventually, we want to get rid of this because we're not going to need Cheese House anymore. We do have a double squid here. We would love to find another 3D glasses. And I would be happy to replace this with the pyramid, but right now I'm feeling okay. This does just the same thing. And that... I have never eaten the lentil. Period. No, no, I've eaten lentils before. I've never randomized all the items in my inventory. I would never. I would only do that if I knew the run was dead, just to see. This run is definitely not dead. I would never eat the lentil. That's crazy talk. Oh, that did not work out. There we go. That worked out. Crazy talk. All right. So if we can get the pyramid, then we can start doing the infinite money glitch. Which again is not necessarily a glitch. It's just a thing that you can do in the game. But we do. Oh, that was a good one. That was almost a full clear. If you have 4 or less items, I'm gonna have a full items. W dies. If you pass the goal, you hit 5 twice. That's good. We would love to upgrade Crazy Straw, but the candle is a good one. Candle perk is a good perk. Oh, getting the doubles going. Oh, the doubles are going a couple times. This thing's working great for us. That was a good one. Nothing that we want. We do want to eat the star fruit. And right now, we have eaten 14 fruits. So once we get to 20, then on the first peg, we drop a bunch of jacks. And that's good. So we're going to eat some food while we can. Get some money back off those. Hey, here's a perk we have. This is a food perk. You give 1 croissant perk. 10 pegs halved has a percentage chance to force trigger item in slot 3. Right now, we don't have anything good in slot 3. But that's okay. We can actually probably put that in slot 3. That's better because we don't have anything that affects slot 6. So we'll eat that, which is a bunch of our money, but that's okay. And then we'll get another of the kebab perks and 2 more food, and then we can. This will trigger twice. That's good. We'll try to get that. Yep, there we go. Yep, that's real good. That's real good. Let's see. Just looking at what we've got here. We got our summons, we got our pegs, we got our doubles here. 16k, nice. Let's try to get that. We couldn't get the number, but that's okay. Still doing good. Still doing good. If this was Jake the Snake, we would be doing so much better, but that's okay. It's all right that it's not Jake. It's okay, it's not Jake. Explosion of stuff. Stimuli explosion. Oh yeah, we could also put the mind's eye and it'll tell me a bunch of facts, but which is a fun idea. Oh yeah, there we go. Board clear. We did a mega stock, a 69 mega stock. That's just a wild high number. Yeah, when we can force trigger this, it's just wild. I very much would like to replace this. Please, what if when I hit reload, we get the pyramid? We didn't get the pyramid. We can upgrade the cheese house. We got the money. We'll do it. It's better than it was. It's still not going to be great. We'll just eat that. And then let's try one more time. Show me. Didn't get it. Some people really like dolphin. I have found that it is not worth it. It is not worth the 11 gold. We have now eaten 21 food. It's good. We're gonna eat more of it because we have the gold. We're gonna spend the gold. Now, when W dies, there is now 50% chances to have this go off. That's very good. But yeah, we are looking to eventually replace Nose. We are looking to eventually replace Cheese House. I would love to double this up. It is okay that I have not. We want to hit the 32. We can't hit the 32, so we'll hit the 16. This is not great, but it's not bad. And we still have plenty of gold, so it's okay. Oh, let's hit the 32. There we go. All right. Here's the 65. There we go. Some big numbers. There we go. Yeah, now we're not, we're doing okay. All right, we can double up the straw. That's good. Damn. So we are looking for the pickle. Oh, okay. So Upgrades the rightmost item in your inventory, deletes the leftmost. So we can upgrade the alien, or we can upgrade the 3D. We want to upgrade the 3D glasses, so we have to say goodbye to one item and replace it. Whatever we put here, here deletes. And then we could replace it with something from here, or just be itemless for a turn, which is also okay. I mean, I guess we'll put a skull in there. So what do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of Cheese House. You've served your purpose, Cheese House. So we're going to hit the Tart Lord. And now this is double. That's rules. This goes back to this spot. And we can put something in 6. Okay, we did not get a... Oh, we did get a croissant. That's good. Croissant is again item 3. Do we have anything that does item 5? Okay, nubby. Okay, so item 3, that's good, that's good. What's the best thing to go in here? I don't like monstrosity. I think it's Flaming Skull. So we do want to replace Flaming Skull with something, but now our 3D glasses, we have double 3D. We have double 3D glasses. It's real good. We could have also done this with the alien, but I think this is the way to go for the Force upgrade. Yes, all right. My hope is that we can get... holy shit, okay. That's Pegmania. That is not breaking the game, but it is close. All right. A peg fully popped, 40% chance for sure item in slot 3. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so 2.9 million. Yes. Yeah, things are going pretty all right now. This is going pretty okay. Yeah. Things are exploding real good right now. Mega score, yeah. We still haven't gone infinite yet. We need... there's a couple items we can get. If we can get those items, we'll go completely bonkers. But right now, we're not. Which is okay. It's alright if not. We can double up our skull. Which I don't need to do. Damn. All right. All right. Let's see. We're just gonna eat a bunch of items and spend some here. That's good. It's about you. Croissant. That's good. We don't want to eat that. There. You know, let's just see. We got a couple rerolls here. Ooh, we got another squid. Is there something we really want to copy? I mean, that would be silly. I think we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. Put that there. Put that there. So now, we have a double 3D glasses, we have a double 3D glasses, and then we'll have a single 3D glasses. This is silly. Also, this one will go off a couple times because of croissant. Yeah. So that's going to be real good. This is very silly. We're just having fun. We're having fun here. We'll refresh this. We got another croissant. We'll take another croissant, and then we will take another kebab. All right, this could get real wackadoo. Yeah, that's pretty wackadoo. Right there. Yeah, all right. I'm feeling this. It's good. Yeah, we're popping a lot here. Yeah, okay. All right. Good sounds. Good sounds coming out of this now. Loot. We only have one new slot left. This is force trigger the first pipe items again. So this is actually a tough one. This makes a lot of sense because it just means that this is going to go off a lot, which is good. That's fine to have at the start. This means that when we die, this goes off, and this goes off again. And I think that's just fucking so worth it. Yeah, I think that's just so worth doing. So we'll yeah, I think that's going to be real good for us. We'll see. That might have been a mistake. I should have maybe doubled up on gourmet, but I think I feel all right about it. All right, here it is. This is what we wanted. Thank you so much for your service. Hello, all-seeing pyramid. I think we might be able to break, quote unquote, break the game and go infinite here. I have a good feeling about this. We don't have the money for any of this food, so that's okay. We did want to eat something. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. I didn't do it. All right. But we did a mega. I wonder if there's too many of them. There might be too many. What I am looking for is that they keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying and then getting lasered and lasered and lasered. And it just becomes a loop, which is possible. I haven't pulled it off here, but it's possible to do it. And I've done it before. I have a YouTube short of it. But yeah, we haven't pulled it off. But this run is already crazy, so that was big. That was a big score. Okay. I'd be happy to replace Alien with whatever this is when the time comes. We'll exit there. Oh, that was a bad shot, but we did all right. At this point, I can be a little bad at it after the game. Oh, okay. We didn't go infinite, but we are doing big stupid numbers, so I will take big stupid numbers. Yeah. Haven't figured out the infinite loop yet, but we're getting there. Okay. What is this? All right. Say goodbye to the alien and hello, Jake. And then we're gonna duplicate Jake. Yep. There we go. This is a stupid. Yeah, this is stupid now. Yep. This can be real good. Well, that didn't work out. If you hit these wrong, it gets real bad. So hopefully we'll get this right. There we go. We did it well enough. All right. Let's see. Loot. What do we got? More food. That's good. The food perk is good. All right. Some rounds we're actually doing worse than we used to, so maybe the cosmic was not the right thing to get rid of, but also if this triggers, if Jake triggers, we're good. Let's switch this up. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's better. Get more nonsense 3 glasses here. We are definitely still looking for another pyramid to double this up. And if I can get the horse head, then that would also be great. But we're more than fucking happy with this. This is just good and stupid. Nubtastic. All right, we got that. That's fine. We'll get another one of those. Eat some food. Get a nonsense item. We do not want to eat Dave with 84. Take what we can get here. Wow, can we not get any pickles? Give me a pickle. No pickles. I mean, it's good to keep eating food because it makes this number go up, but the fact that we can't seem to get a goddamn pickle here. All right, so now we could delete an item, and then we could transform another item into a squid. We do not need more squids. So that is fine. We ate a bunch of stuff. We're getting this up high. Now the jack goes off at the beginning of the game 12 times. It does well for itself. And okay. Get that goddamn horse head, then I could definitely go infinite, but we're still doing pretty good. Okay, got loot. We'll do the candle, you know, double the candle. Oh, the 8 million's right there, so whoa, there, oh geez. We broke the game. Not exactly how I want to break the game. We did finally get the you broke the game when you do 999 times. The actual break the game is that you keep breaking the game so long that it starts making a terrible noise and you have to hit the end button and end that round. That's what we're actually looking for, which we've been unfortunately unable to get. But we did get as close as you can where it actually says you broke the game. So I will take that as a moral victory. Again, we'll take another candle perk. That's fine. Eat this again. Eat all this because we're, you know, don't get to 70 here. Yeah, we will get to 70. Unfortunately, pickle does not keep showing up. I would love to double up Nubby. I would love to replace one of these with the horse head, which would really fuck up this whole thing. But we did get sort of the thing I wanted, so I will take that. Is we did get the words "you broke the game," but we didn't get the infinite loop here, and I don't think we're going to. But we got pretty fucking far with it. We'll get the "don't touch me." That might get us the infinite. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, we can't get any more gold, but we can keep going. Hell yeah, alright. No... Okay, nothing we want there. Alright, oh, there we go. At least we can do that again. Do that again. Hell yeah. 2 swipes there. It's good. Another croissant. We'll take that. Let's just see while we have some gold here. No. And... no. Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're at 85 food. Great. Number could have gone way more up. If this is triggered, number would have been real good. It only went up slightly, yeah. We're only doing 7x. How dare us. Doing so bad. That's fucking crazy. Yep, that was a crazy number. That was a what? Score? We scored what? Oh, we're trying to hit the 1B here. Wild, that's just a 1X. Nope. Nope. Damn. Alright, we'll get another shot at least. We'll take some of this. Eat some food here. Oh, another shot again. Okay, eat this here, eat this here. Eat that. Refresh the food. Take that, refresh the food. And we have run out of things to eat. We have eaten 99 things. I'll only hit the snooze there. And no. No. Now we're getting all these squids. Not when I wanted it. Damn. Alright, well. We'll finish this game in just a moment here. Final boss. We should be able to do this just in one turn. Yeah, we did. We did fine. We did just fucking fine. We did not get to go infinite, but we did get a you broke the game a text there, so that is something. Oh, also there's endless mode, where the round total just keeps going up and up and up, and it becomes a fucking nightmare. And you can just do this till you don't want to stop, till you stop, or until the score is so high that you can't actually beat it anymore. It's pretty fun. But we'll end the round there, and we'll. And there's still there's still the store. You can still go back to the store. So I will probably save and quit so that I can look at that later. And we did not get the fart sound, which we do get on occasion. All right. I mean, I feel pretty good about that. Reminder, it's been a while since I put this in here, that you can donate. You can donate at co-fi/BWB. I'm currently at 7% of my goal. 7%. That's all right. 7% of the goal. I have changed 2 games on my game list. We'll look at the list. Because we hit 20, someone donated $25 each time. They got to pick the year, but right now we're at $55. So if we hit $75, I'll randomly choose one of these. And also, between now and the next time I do one of these streams, which there will be another one because we have an inner goal in one stream. I just assume there will be another one. The next time I do one of these, if any donations come in between now and then, I will pay attention to how much money is raised and then do all those. I will not, and especially if someone says, "Hey, change this year," I will do all of that live on stream and not on my own time. But yeah. We have changed Halo 2. Halo 2 is on there now instead of World of Warcraft. And PUBG went away and was replaced by Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I'm just going to go into my thing. We've got more fun stuff to do here. But we'll go and look at my. I'm going to reply to my thread here. List update for 2004 out. What was it? Oh, out was World of Warcraft. In Halo 2. Twitch.tv/BWB. Let me just do that. Stream still going. Let's see. HTTPS, Twitch.tv. Stream still going. Great. I am now updating my thread. See if we can get a... maybe we can get a few more friends to come join us tonight. Maybe get some donations in. Also, a reminder, that if someone donates $69, I'm going to eat this old goddamn gum. And you know what? I'll be real with you. I'm going to eat both pieces of gum. So if someone wants to donate $69, I will eat 2 pieces of gum. That is a ridiculous thing that I am saying out loud. But it's true. All right, so we got that. Now I got to update this one. Sending it out to all my messages. But yes, that is a true statement. I am telling you a true fact that if someone donates $69, I will eat 2 pieces of very old gum. A 2-for-1 special. Indeed, Lord Crashington. Indeed. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, those are right here. I got gum right here. And after the stream, I will put these in a Ziploc bag so that I can save them for later. Also, I still have Rants. What up, Rants? Rants is still here. But yeah, I think these streams, which I will do until I can hit my goal, these streams will have a mixture of games and other things. The card packs are done. Next time I do one of these, I'll maybe do a build of some kind, or I don't know. They're going to happen on different days. The next one will be on a Monday. Not sure which Monday, but one of the next couple Mondays. I mean, I probably could tell you. I could probably tell you. Let me go here. Because, yeah, I didn't know if that was going to show up in there, but I think the next one will be... Yeah, I think I'm going to do one on Monday the 25th, which is not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, starting at 7 p.m. And they'll just be like, every once in a while, in place of one of my regular streams, not doing the 5th stream a week thing. I used to do the Friday stream, and I take one of the days off, and I have found that messes with my internal calendar and my internal clock, and is bad. It's already weird that it's 9:30, and I've been doing this for 2.5 hours instead of half an hour. That already messes me up so fucking much. And the fact that this is multiple different things and not a model kit building stream makes me think it's Tuesday and not Thursday. So I can only mix up so many variables before I break a bit. But yeah, if you want to donate, you can. You could have me break for a good reason. You can see the list here. The list. Here's the list. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Here's the list. Jet Set Radio, the year 2000, Halo, Combat Evolved, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, Pokemon Ruby Sapphire, Halo 2, Resident Evil 4, The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, Pokemon Diamond/Pearl, Persona 4, Rhythm Heaven, Fallout New Vegas, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, Persona 4 Golden, The Stanley Parable, Hearthstone, Fallout 4, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, Donut County, Control, Hades, Power Wash Simulator, Tunic, Hi-Fi Rush, and Balatro. Weirdly enough, what year was the hardest year for me to come up with 9 games? It was fun to look at my top 10 games list in those couple of years that I did that before I started doing anime lists for Giant Bomb. It was funny to look at that. I found that to be enjoyable. To be like, oh yeah, I really did love Into the Breach, or whatever, or Untitled Goose Game. The ad break is over. So thank you everybody that stuck around for the ad break. I apologize for having to run one. I should have taken a longer break at the start. I should have done a 2-minute thing at the beginning of the stream instead of a 1 minute. I'll remember that for next time. 2024's list of games, just so you have some information on that. Balatro, UFO 50, the Jackbox Survey Scramble, TCG Card Shop Simulator, which I should go back to. It's been a hot minute. Satisfactory, which I never streamed because I'm fucking terrible at it, but I like it a lot. Helldivers 2, love that fucking game. Wilmot Works It Out, which is very fun. which I didn't get into until the tail end of last year. Mech Builder, which has been accused of using AI but never proven, and he says no. He definitely did. The guy who made the game definitely did trace. He definitely used some actual things to make his stuff. So he definitely is not in the full clear, but it's not been proven if he used AI generated imagery. And Summer House, which rules. That's my 2024 list. Big fan of a lot of those games. Some years were way easier than others. Turns out I had a lot of consoles. Turns out I played a lot of fucking video games in the early 2000s because I had disposable income. Because I had moved to New York and I had money to buy games, and my first roommate there had a lot of game consoles, and it was just really easy to get a lot of stuff. Because you might be surprised to know that my ninth game listed for 2003 is a fighting game. There are only like 2 fighting games on my big list, and one of them is Soul Calibur 2 for 2003. Soul Calibur 2, because my roommate loved Soul Calibur. Now, a former bestie, still a good friend, but a childhood friend, I should say, instead of former friend. I always said former, that's weird. Childhood friend loved Soul Calibur, so I played a lot with him. And then I had a roommate that loved Soul Calibur and was dying to play, so I played a lot of Soul Calibur 2. Which is, the third game in the Soul series. The original Souls series. The Soul series, but you get what I'm saying. That's probably the game. I don't know if there's a game that's more surprising to people. Maybe Devil May Cry in 2001. 2001's Devil May Cry. Maybe that game people will be surprised that I had on my list. That might be the game that is the most surprising to people. I don't know. The Pokemon games, none of the Pokemon games being on there are surprising to you. Team Fortress might be surprising to y'all, but it's just, there are types of games I just don't play on stream that I do play, like PUBG. I've only played PUBG on a stream once, and nobody ever found me because I played with Grub's like Industry and Friends Invitational, and I don't think Grub and I ever found each other before I would die or he would die. So I don't think I ever showed up in that stream, but I only did it once. Mark of the Ninja is a game that I would never have tried except for somebody loved it so much that I was like, I'm going to try Mark of the Ninja. And I liked it. The fact that XCOM is on my list twice. I'm so bad at XCOM, but I loved XCOM, and also I loved Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within. I think Enemy Within is underrated. There's a game on my list from 2017 that I think this might be the most obscure game. Mech Builder is probably pretty obscure, although many of y'all know it because I streamed it. So maybe that's why you would know that about me. I would say Opus Magnum is probably the game that you were just like, what did you just say, Pat? But it's a game by Zachtronics. So it's one of 2 Zachtronic games on my list. Maybe you do know Opus Magnum, but that game is just real good. It's just a crazy, really good puzzle game by Zachtronics. Opus Magnum did not get enough love in 2017. It's a Vinny-ass game. Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool fucking puzzle game by Zachtronics. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It is a hidden gem for 2017. 2017, yeah. PUBG, Pokemon. Yeah, now it's Pokemon is on the top of that list. What Remains of Edith Finch? Destiny 2? I played some fucking Destiny 2 in 2017. Did I ever play Destiny? No. Did I play Destiny 2? Yes. I know. I contain multitudes. I know it's fucking weird as hell that I have Destiny 2 on one of my lists, but I did play a lot of Destiny 2 because I had some friends who were really into Destiny 2, and I wanted to play video games with my friends, so that's what we did. Time to go back to Destiny. Yeah, no, I'm good. Night in the Woods, Hollow Knight, Team, Kirby, Clash, Deluxe, and Vanquish. Y'all remember Vanquish? It's a great B game. It's a fantastic B game. Vanquish. Real good. I bet it doesn't fucking hold up. It didn't really hold up then. Is it Vanquished? Did I write Vanquished down? I meant Vanquished. No. It's gotta be. No, it's Vanquish. Okay. I don't know why I thought maybe it was Vanquished. I was remembering wrong, but that's very funny. Also, if you're like Pat, didn't that game come out in 2010? It did, but I played it on Windows in 2017, so it counts as a 2017 game because it came out for Windows in 2017, and I make my own Destiny too, because Destiny isn't on my list. All right. I said I was just going to stay in just chatting, and I am going to stay in just chatting. I was about to say I'm going to switch. I'm not going to switch. But I do need to go here so that I can do this and hit this. I gotta load a bunch of bullshit here. Get in there. All right. It's going to take a second to load up. It might get fuzzy here in a second. As BattleNet has to come on. We got to get BattleNet on, folks. We got to get BattleNet going. Then we got to load BattleNet. Then BattleNet has to open. And it has to interact with a client from 2014 that is fairly unprepared for 2025. 11 years later. Still trying to fucking be a video game. Still doing its thing. That's right. We're going to play some fucking Hearthstone because it's my stream. We're playing some Hearthstone. I have a deck that I have not showed off from this latest expansion. And that deck is called Hybrid Theory. This deck is bullshit. We are trying to play Hybridization. We're hoping to play it for 4. We're going to play it, and the turn before, we're going to activate its Kindred ability by playing another nature spell. So it will draw stuff, and that stuff will cost 1 mana less. We're going to draw a Oracle. We're going to draw a Stormpike Quartermaster. We're going to draw... where is it? Where's Stone Tusk Boar. And then we're going to play Oracle. And we're going to summon a copy of Quartermaster when we play Quartermaster. And then we're going to play a bunch of cheap or free spells to make Boar huge. And then we're going to copy Boar. When we play Boar, it will double. And then we will run those boars into our opponent's face and OTK them. Is this a good deck? No. It's not. But I really like it. Also, I came up with the name Hybrid Theory to name this deck after hybridization. And that made me very fucking laugh. It made me laugh. I find that to be very funny. There's also this Shaman deck. Did I name this deck? I didn't name this deck. This deck is a standard deck. We're going to name it in a moment. This deck is not good. But I do like it. The idea of this deck is we're going to build a big board. And then hopefully we're going to play Califero the Artist. who is then going to draw a minion from our deck and then transfer every friendly minion on our board into that minion. And we're going to try to fill the board with 1428 Ultra Gigasaurs and have multiple Ultra Gigasaurs. There are a couple other minions in our deck that will boost cards in our deck. Like if we play Turbolus, this will make this even bigger. If we play Hagatha, we can draw some spells. We have some backup stuff like Wave of Nostalgia, which can also affect our opponent's board. This is not we have Parrot Sanctuary to make our battle cries cost less and to draw our battle cries and also make them cost less. This is a very bad deck, but I want it to work. And I do need to name it. We're going to name it... We're going to name it Giga Artist. That is my easy way to name a deck, is to take part of a name of one thing. Oh, we also have Windlord as a backup. If we have a board full of Alucard, the Windlord, that's also pretty fucking dope. So we'll take that. What we don't want is a board full of Turbulus or Hagatha. We'll start with Giga Artist, and then we'll try out... And I have other decks from this expansion. But we'll start with... we'll go into Standard, which I don't normally play at. As you can tell by the fact that I'm still in Bronze Chicken. I'm a Windlord when I have too much dairy. I hear you, Lord Crashington. I hear you. We'll try... Giga Artist is my only Standard deck. But I don't play Standard that often, so hopefully we'll play against other people who don't play Standard that often. And they will not... hopefully they'll be playing like bullshit decks that take a long time to pop off to give us time to pop off. If we're playing aggressive decks or aggro decks, we're going to lose real fast because I have some board clears, but I don't have a lot of stuff because this deck could use a couple things that we can't put in it because we're a Standard deck. But this would fucking fall so fast and wild, it's not even worth trying to do a wild version. If we did a wild version, we would just lose turn 4 against everybody. Okay, we got our backup. We've got Farsight could get us something that we want. We could play this on turn 1 and just not play anything on turn 2. Just to have a board presence, but I feel okay about that. We can always just do this if they make a lot of little bullshit. If our opponent... I don't think our opponent's going to be Quest. Yeah, I don't know what they are, but they're not Quest. All right, we got turn 5. We'll just use Hero Power here. No, and now we have some spell damage. So this does 2 to all enemy minions, and we might want to play it next turn. So our opponent is Disruption Shaman, but we didn't have anything for them to disrupt. There's a couple cards in our deck. Like if we had Ultra Gigasaur and they pulled a 1428, that would have been fucking rad. We pulled one of our Ultra Gigasaurs, and now it costs 8. We can actually play this card now. Maybe they will use their other Dirty Rat, and they will pull this out of our hand, and that would be pretty great. Okay, they've got... they're going to play that. We have one of these. We have 2 of these in our deck. But Wave of Nostalgia. We got the other Wave of Nostalgia, which means that our Hagatha doesn't draw anything good. It just draws 1 Frosty. That's okay. We have nothing. We'll get 4 mana that time. I kind of want to play this next turn, so I don't want to burn. So we'll just kind of do nothing. We will make them think that we are a Starship deck, which we are not. We just have this in here as a low-cost card that you can kind of play and build a board. Because essentially we are trying to build a big board. Oh, you're one of them. You're an Asteroid deck. And this is just a good turn 2 disruption play. All right, so we can play Hagatha and we can get our other Frosty Decor, which makes the minion. But I'd rather just play Frosty Decor as it is. Just slow them down. It's a 2/4. When it dies, I get armor. And that didn't go to my face, so that's great. We could play this next turn and make a bunch of legendaries. But I think we probably won't do that. Okay. Got some armor. They got more asteroids. We don't love that. Our opponent is doing the thing their deck is supposed to do. And we're not doing the thing our deck is supposed to do. Okay, we can draw that. That's something. All right, so next turn, if we have anything on the board, we can play Artist, and we can draw. We have a 1 and 3. We have 1 and 3 of getting what we want, and a 2 and 3 of getting something good, and a 1 and 3 of getting something bad. So that's fun. But I'm probably going to wait till turn 8 so I can play it with this, so I can at least have some kind of minion on the board. Also, if I wait 2 turns, or if I wait till turn 8, I can play this and draw Turbulus, which gives us a 50-50 of great and a 50-50 of okay. So I'll take that. We have... The armor helped us a lot. Dirty Rat. It pulled the 1428. It pulled the 1428. It didn't pull this. It could have pulled Artist. Oh, that fucking rules. I bet they weren't expecting a 1428 to be on the board. And then next turn, we're going to have more of them. So that's real good. This rules. We'll play this. They don't have another Dirty Rat, so we can play this now. This is now a minion, which is funny. And then do that there. All right, so next turn, we can play this and draw. They hexed it. That's fine. They hexed it. They didn't go face before they hexed it, though, so they fucked up. They could have attacked these into face. They're frozen. Oh, no. So now they go face. They can still go face, but they lost damage. I'm sure they're crying about losing damage. All right. So if you like that Ultra Gigasaur, you're going to love this next Ultra Gigasaur. So we're going to play this, which gives us 3 minions. And then we're going to play this. We now have... Oh, we didn't get the Ultra Gigasaur. Shit. We got the Wind Lord. Man, the 50-50 didn't go our way. It's still... it's still fucking went our way. I'm going to say this needs to go away. And then we can get rid of that. We did the 50-50 didn't go our favor, but it was still good. We now have no way of playing the other Ultra Gigasaur, but we can play this. And that's good. They're going to clear a couple of these here. They're going to clear them. That's bullshit. How dare they have a fucking answer? How dare they have an answer to my cool board? My cool border board. We can play that. We can play this and that. We'll do that. Okay. This is hand, right? Yeah. Oh, I should have played these first because it's Battlefield. I fucked up the order. This is on me. This one was on me. I should have played this first, and then I could have played this first as well, and then we could have boosted them. That's okay. That ain't the end of the world. I did fuck up the order of that. We got a big board now, and we could make our big board into legendaries. So our deck kind of did what it was supposed to do. But the only reason we had an Ultra Gigasaur in here... Fucking fuck. God damn it, you had that. Our opponent is very good about board clearers. Our opponent is just so fucking good at clearing our goddamn board. It's like astoundingly good at fucking up my shit. I don't want to play that yet. I'm going to do this. Hell yeah. We got an 8/8. We got a 5/5 that you can draw a rush minion, which we don't have in our deck. That's fine. We still have a charge minion that we could play if we wanted to. All right, well, that's not a board clear. That's the first not board clear. Oh, okay, you had the other one for Bob. Yeah, all right. That is a board clear. That is a fucking board clear. God damn it. Our opponent is really fucking good at specifically fucking up my shit. There. We're not going to win this one, but I want to see it through. I want to see what happens. We'll try again. I want to do the thing this deck is supposed to do. I want to win. I want to Giga Artist here. Maybe do I have something to make a board now? I have one more first contact, so I could do a legendary thing here. I can also do this. Next battle cry. Minion costs one less. We don't have any of those anymore. Okay, just play this. I guess I'm probably going to play this. I don't have anything else to do here. I mean, I could just do that. We'll launch here. Gain some armor. Get some friends. If these survive, I can wave a nostalgia next turn. That'd be good. We're not gonna win. But we're not gonna win. I was about to say we could win. We're not gonna win. Okay. You grow weary. I mean, yeah. We're going to hero power and wave of nostalgia, and maybe that will accidentally be a win condition. Although our opponent is a bunch of gain, they're going to gain so much fucking armor and also draw asteroids. So, oh god, they're going to clear my fucking board. Ultra Gigasaur, I can't play you. You cost 11. Ugh. We're going to wait one more turn. We're going to hopefully draw Pop-Up Book or First Contact and pair it with Wave of Nostalgia. We're just going to go one more turn to see if we can at least do that. Because maybe Wave will win us the game. Those asteroids fucking didn't go face, which I would have liked them to, and cleared our board. We could have tried Wave. What do you fucking do? Open the Galaxy Lens. Oh. Absorbs the power of the next spell you draw. Okay. I have never seen this fucking card. I do not play a lot of Standard. I do not know if this goes in this deck. I guess it could absorb a really good spell. We'll never know, though. Yeah. You got so many fucking asteroids in here, I bet. We'll never know. We did not draw either of the things that I wanted. There are no minions in my deck. We didn't even draw the other Farsight. So I have to literally do this on one card, one minion. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that this is... I can do that. I did kill their thing that was going to do something cool, but yeah. That's kind of fucking fun. I like that. All right, let's try one more time. We don't lose any stars at this rank. Ooh, I'm getting close to finishing a special extra quest. So that's good. All right, we're going to run it back, and then we'll try the other deck I talked about. All right, let's see. Anybody?
Morgul versus the Lich King.
Darkness come.
on cold winds.
All right. We could keep this so that we don't draw it, and then this will draw through. Yeah, let's do that. Look, normally I would say, oh, we drew it. Okay. Well, this can still make this cost less. Normally I would say you don't want to keep an 8 cost card. This will get us either Hagatha or Turbulus. I think we'll do this and we'll take Turbulus because it's cheaper. We can play that next turn and that will be good. So right now, if we play this on turn 7, because we'll be able to do it for cheaper. If we play this in turn 7, then we have a 2 out of 3 chance of it going really good for us. But there's also a chance that it'll go very bad for us. So the hope is that by the time we get there... Oh, we drew an Ultra Gigasaur, which is terrible. It's a bad draw. Also, our opponent is playing one of the worst decks in Hearthstone. Leeches are one of the worst fucking things. At the end of your turn, your hero steals 1 health from a lowest health enemy, and there's a way to boost that to 2. I hate leeches. These are terrible. I very much want to wave of nostalgia these goddamn leeches if I can't kill them. It's goddamn bullshit. I hate it so much. Hate it so much. I'm going to kill it. All right, so we're going to do this. The next battle cry we play costs 1 less, which means this is 7. We are going to hopefully, we are hopefully going to be able to find Hagatha so that we do not play it on turn 7. Also, we need a board, so we might not even play this on turn 7. And when we play Hagatha, this will reset. Ugh. Great. That's awesome. Okay, that's not Hagatha, but that is some minions to absorb some damage. And we finally did some damage to our opponent. We'll get some armor. It'll keep us alive. If we top deck Wave of Nostalgia and we have a good-sized board, we could play that board. I would love to draw bird watching. There's Hagatha. And now we can play Hagatha, which means that we draw Frosty Decor and a Wave of Nostalgia. And then we can play this, which means that this now costs 7, which is great. And we can play that just to get a minion on board. And then we will lose 2 minions. But we had to lose those 2 minions. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't top deck the their Ultra Gigasaur. And our opponent doesn't completely clear our board. Okay. So right now, when I play this... Oh, shit, come on. Okay, oh yeah, just run into that. Don't kill it, though. Okay. Come on. Oh, it lived. Okay. So, when I play this now, we will get 2, count them 2, Ultra Gigasaurs. Is that enough? No. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes. Because I want to show you this dumb combo. Here's the dumb combo. And now now these cost less, and we can do a Frosty Decor, or we can do a Wave of Nostalgia. We wouldn't want to do a Wave of Nostalgia with 14/28s on the board, but we wouldn't mind doing a Decor. We also could just play Windlord next turn. That's what the deck is supposed to do. We put 2 14/28s on the board. What are you going to do, opponent? You can put a taunt up. I don't know what else you're going to do. You could do that. Okay. You can get rid of one of my 1428s. Good luck getting rid of the other one. You probably have a way of doing that soon. I mean, I'm still feeling pretty fucking good about this. I'm still feeling pretty fucking good about this. I don't have a way to get rid of this easily without killing other things. We'll play this. And we'll play this. We'll play that. Kill that. I hate that couldn't go face, but if I had had my magma, I could have gotten through that, but I didn't have my magma. We do have this, the two different nostalgias. If they somehow manage to kill my other Gigasaur, which they have this, so they got a 5/5. We're still gonna we're still doing 14 to their goddamn face. I feel very good about that. We'll hit this, get rid of you, and then we're just going face with everything. And we won. We won, motherfuckers. I am 1 for 1 in Hearthstone tonight. I'm not going to keep track like I normally do on these streams, but I am 1 for 1 on Hearthstone. That's what the deck is supposed to do. It's not good. But we'll pop over to Wild, and we will try Hybrid Theory, which also isn't good. So Hybrid Theory is not hard to pull off. It is not hard to get the cards I need. It is not hard to buff the cards enough that they can go face and be great. Here's where this deck falls apart. One, any kind of class that has more than, let's say, like 45, 50 health, which can happen because of armor. So, like, if I am facing, let's say, a warrior, it's going to be tough. And two, a single taunt. Because if I have to clear it, I have no way to clear a taunt. The only way I can survive is if I make my boar so big that I can kill them with one boar because I have to get through two taunts, or one taunt. But if there's two taunts, I lose. My opponent is not connecting, so this is just going to go over and over again. It's just going to keep going. It's been a hot minute since I put hashtag donate or exclamation point donate in the chat. co-fi.com/PatBear. Currently at $55 raised towards my $700 goal. I will be doing more of these streams. More of these streams to come. There will be more variety streams. So if you are looking for more of that to come. But yeah, if you want to donate, you can donate $5. You can donate $10. You can donate $25 and pick a year that I have to change from my big fucking list.
To the Alliance.
All right.
Just visiting.
Let's see. We're going to keep Moonlit because we might be able to find one of the cards we need with Moonlit. This is a great turn 1 card. This is a great turn 2 card. We're going to keep this. This is going to find us our card. We could play this in turn 1, but we give our opponent more mana, and we don't want to do it then. We want to do it later. Also, this is an activator for our other card, so we'll keep it. And this is a great card to have later, so we'll keep that. We don't do anything on turn 1, but we got one of the best cards in this deck for finding our combo, which is to draw this, because we can pick one of our hybridizations and pull that. Our opponent is going to flood the board with Murlocs. And as long as they don't play Murlocs with Taunt, we should survive long enough to do our combo. Because as they play Murlocs, they're going to just start getting more and more bigger nonsense Murlocs. But as long as they don't start playing Murlocs with Taunt, fingers crossed, we'll be okay. Also, they are letting time just go. Brody Jack is just letting... They're roping. They're just letting the rope go. Why are they roping? Yeah, and then they said something to me. That's just rude. All right, highest card is Hybridization. So next turn, we will play this, which means that we can play that to the following turn. Because this is an activator for that. We want to activate that. We could also play this, but this is better for us. It does mean that our opponent will be able to play a bunch of Murlocs. Because they will have more mana. But hopefully, we will survive long enough to just do our dumb bullshit. Let's do that. Do I want to save? I want to save this for sure. Do I want to save this? Can I afford to play this now? Yeah, maybe we can. We don't want that because we want it to cost 0. We'll take this. And if we play this, we get the other one. So we might as well do that. We guarantee that. We'll take this. Great. That just reduced the cost of spells. That'll be good. Okay. Okay. We are a little bit against the clock here, but we will do okay. So we can play Hybridization. And then we will have 7 mana next turn to go in. And theoretically, we will have enough cards because I am not going to... I could just do this. Yeah, we'll do this. We're doing it. So, 25 health, 24 health, 1 armor. We should survive this turn and therefore be able to win next turn. We should be able to do this. Our opponent did not pop off as much as I was afraid they would. They must just have a lot of cards to pull Murlocs and not a lot of Murlocs in their hand. But if they play 2 Murlocs... There's a Murloc. Okay. They have enough Murlocs. But none of them are taunts. And so we win next turn. But I have to go off very fast for us to win. So here I go. I need to play this. I need to play this. And then we just start doing... spells. We just start playing spells because we don't want to run out of time. We just start playing cheap, inexpensive spells. We'll play that. We'll play this to see if we can... Yeah, there's a spell that's great. We can reduce the cost of our spells. We can get a spell that costs 2 less, which is this one. We can play that for free. We can discover a spell for free. And we'll play that, which we can play. And then we can play this. Oh, we can play this for free. And none of these will be free. But we can play this for free. And we can play that. And then we can play that. And time's running out. And that does 25 damage. We could have played our other spell. We could have played 2 spells. 2 more spells. We could have played this. And we could have played Blessing the Ancients. But we didn't need to. So instead, we just did that. And that's this fucking deck. But as you can see, if they had had 1 taunt, I would have had to... I could have maybe gotten around 1 taunt. Because I could have picked the spell that gave me armor, or that gave me attack, and gotten through a taunt. But like 1 big taunt, and this deck doesn't work, because then I need to be able to do all that damage in 1. Oh, cool. We finished Waygate Breach. We're in platinum tier here. All right, let me try this. Let me try Hybrid Theory one more time. I'll show you. Maybe you'll see me fuck this one up, but... Man, how do professional streamers do this shit? Like, how do they pull this off? Doing just like so many hours, like I mean, it's a job, right? It's a job. This is my part-time job, so I don't do it. You have the Linkin Park album? No, but I called this Hybrid Theory because it's called hybridization. This is the most important card in our deck. This is free. We do not have a nature spell yet, but we will hopefully get one of those and not draw one of our minions that we want to reduce their cost of. We did get a nature spell, so we have a nature spell that we can play the turn before we play hybridization. So we're going to play this on turn 2. Our opponent is going to damage themselves, and hopefully they have a great time doing that. And they just do a lot of damage to themselves, and they don't complete their quest. But hopefully they're focused on damage themselves. Actually, so in reality, this is great for us because this means that we can. They will have less health, which means I need less of our many spells. I don't have to play as many spells because they will have less health. They will gain some health as they go, but. And hopefully that means that hopefully they're not the version of this deck where they have where they have like 8/8s and 4/4s and they can make a bunch of minions that are cheap for them because they've damaged themselves. Hopefully they're not that version of the deck. All right, so this is the only nature spell that I want to play right now. And I should play the other card that I'm pulling here, which I will, because this costs, we'll do that. And we'll do damage to their face. So now next turn we can coin and play hybridization, which means that the Oracle and the Quartermaster and the boar that we pull all cost less. And we only have to do 20 we have to do more than that, but... Our opponent will do some damage to us, but not enough. We should be able to survive 2 turns. Okay. They have more health now, but we're still going to have plenty of damage here, theoretically, because we do have plenty of cards for this. So we're going to coin, going to play hybridization. We're going to pull our boar, which is now free. We're going to pull our Quartermaster, which now costs 1, and our Oracle now costs 2, which means next turn, for 3 mana... we can start, and we have 2 mana to play with, but we have a lot of extra other mana to play as well. Now they're starting to build the board. But theoretically, unless they really heal up a lot here, we got them. We should have them. Because we can easily do 27 damage with this board. But we're basically playing against ourselves here, which I know is shitty. Come on. Do the thing. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go and let's try and let's see what happens. We got to play this. We got to play this. We're going to start with this, and they're going to say something to us, and that's fine. We will draw a card, play that. It's a guidance. That's cool. We're going to play this. We're going to pick discover a spell. Next one costs less. We're going to play that. We're going to get funnel cake. We're going to play this. We're going to play funnel cake. We're going to heal that. We're going to play funnel cake. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that. We're going to do aquatic form. We're not there yet. We'll play this. We have enough mana now because of those. We're going to draw a card. We are racing against the clock. We draw our lowest card. We have more than enough here, so we'll do this, even though we had more mana to play. because I am scared of messing this up. I wanted to get this to 27, so I won with one of the boars. That would require one more spell, but I was worried about running out of time. So this deck fucking sucks. Unless you have one taunt. If my opponent had one taunt, I would have needed definitely to get that to 27. But since they didn't have a taunt, I just won. And again, I'm aware that this deck fucking sucks. Let me play This Is Big Shaman, which is one of my favorite decks of all time. It is a scam deck, but this deck exists in a way that you can do what the deck is supposed to do and still lose. And I lose quite often with this deck, so we'll still play it. It is called This Is Big Shaman because this is a Big Shaman deck. And also because Rika Tatsumi from Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling's nickname is This is White Dragon, I should say. Not I Am White Dragon. Her name is This Is White Dragon. So this deck does two things. It does two things. One is it plays cards like Ancestor's Call and Eureka to pull big minions from your hand. Ancestor's Call also pulls a big minion from your opponent's hand. And then also is the backup of Muck Morpher, which makes a 4/4 copy. It turns itself into a 4/4 copy of one of the big minions in your deck. It won't copy itself, which is great. So I have Fairy Tale of the Forest and Auction House Gavel to pull that and then play it for cheap. I have Triangulate to get one of our spells that we like to have extra copies. We will probably pick Ancestor's Call. I put Ancestor's Call back in the deck because I am doing the second strat, because the worst part of this deck, in my opinion, is knowing that you could play Ancestor's Call, but you can't because you don't want it to trigger on Muck Morpher. Hopefully our opponent is choosing because this is a great opening hand. Oh, they did choose. Great. They chose. I see you brought guests. They have 40 health. That's okay. We could go even greedier and have like 9 more big minions and then 1 3-cost card that allows us to have big minions. Prince Renethal, but I don't need to be that greedy. But I do need my opponent to be... I will take a victory here. I will take you did not connect, you hit next go, and then someone called you from another room, or you went to the bathroom and you are racing back to your room and you missed your mulligan. I will take that. I'll take a victory. I ain't too proud. But I would rather... Yeah, our opponent's not there, so... Ski Low XD gives us a free win. Which means we're up now Platinum 9. But that was a good hand to show off this deck and what that deck do. And what that deck does is nonsense. It's okay. Let's try it again. This time against the Lich King. All right, so Ancestor's Call on turn 4. I can play a minion in my hand. We're going to play Glug, and we're going to hope we get something else. You know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep both these. That does mean I have nothing to play until turn 4. And that's okay. All right, also good. So this is a new card. I'm trying it out. I like it so far. Tar Tyrant. Because it has lifesteal, and on our opponent's turn, it does. It has 7 attack. It's hard to get through, and you got to keep running into it. I like that. It's not as great on other turns, but it's awesome to play on turn 4. If I get one of these on turn 4, that's great. All of these cards on turn 4 are fantastic, especially because on turn 5 we could, do damage and then heal it up. do that. I keep looking at this gum that's just on my counter, on my cutting board here. Ugh. Our opponent is going wide. We're going to make them go even wider by giving them an opportunity to have a card on the board. Oh, this would be awesome on turn 4. Let's see what we get. All of these are good. This is like my least good, although it does slow them down a lot. I think all of these are great. Let's hopefully... I'll take it. This is not necessarily the best thing to see there, because when this kills this, they get this. So that's awful. This is like the worst case scenario. Again, my deck is doing what it's supposed to do, and it's very bad. They now have a 7-6 on my turns and a 1-6 on... Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's a 1-6 on their turn. That didn't go good. You may have noticed that I just gave my opponent this card, and that's bad. It's very bad. Is there anything I could do that would fuck up their board? No. Guess I'm just going to play some 2-3s here. We drew a Muck Morpher. I can play Muck Morpher, and next turn I can reincarnate the Muck Morpher. Things are not looking great for your boy. Again, I did the thing my deck is supposed to do. It's bad. It's bad. We'll try it out. I'm probably going to concede next turn. Because we just had really bad luck there. Alright. Muck Morpher. There's... Any of these are good. Yeah, that's alright. This is not bad at all. Because we can do this. Its Death Rattle will go off, doing 3 to everybody. Clearing their board a lot. And then we get a 6-12. That's alright. That's okay. I'm convincing myself this is good. Then we can play Glug. And so when they get through this, it'll do more damage. Although they're getting close to killing it now. They're getting very close to killing this now. They are gonna kill it. So maybe although we did clear their board, so that's great. Now, that's going to be good later. Let's just do this instead of Glug. We could do Glug. I like having Glug with something else except the 2/2s that show up with Glug's tail. So, because we know they have Corpsicle. And they're just always going to have Corpsicle. So, we could play Thunderbringer here, or we could play Glug, and then also, we can get a little fancy with it. That's fine. I don't want that other Muck Morpher. I think I want to get a little fancy. We could play Thunderbringer here, but what if I did this? Get rid of this, and then make Glug bigger. Get rid of another one. Yeah, that feels good. I mean, I really love Thunderbringer, but because it does have things it can pull out of the deck, including Krog, Crater King, which rules. But because his name is Krog Crater King, and he turns all your opponent's minions into 1/1s at the end of the turn. That's great. All right, you're getting Divine Shield. You're getting Taunt. Well, you still have your Divine Shield, and I do have to get rid of you. All right, there's so this is now a dead card. Should I take 7? I think I'm going to take 7 to play this for a little cheaper. Yeah, I'll take 7. That's fine by me. Let's see what this is. What are you going to be? Hell yeah. A taunt that does damage later? We love to see it. So we'll hit you with this. Heal up a little bit. Make this bigger. Glug is now doing 13 damage. We could have ran a 2/2 in there to make it do 15 damage, but I'm okay with having little taunts. And I'm also okay with taking some damage because this is healing us up. Okay, 6 cost minions. 1 was a taunt. These aren't great. At 8/8, that's fine. I don't care about that. We win. We win. You love to see it. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. Showing some decks, playing some Hearthstone. Let's open some packs. Wait, do I have gold to buy more packs? Yes, I can buy 4 packs. I want to keep 2,000 gold for the mini set that comes out at some point, because mini sets cost gold and or real money, and I have been free to play on this game, or it's completely free for most of its life. I think like the first couple of years I would buy stuff, but yeah, there's going to be a new mini set at some point, and normally they're 70-something cards, and they cost, you know, whatever. The StarCraft one cost more. So I always keep enough gold to purchase the next expansion. This is going really slow for some reason. But yeah, I haven't bought anything in Hearthstone in quite some time. But I'm important to the game because I make it so that the people that will spend money, that there are people for them to play against. Show off these decks. All right. Okay, let's just hit continue. We got 1 epic and some rares and a bunch of commons, and then we got 1 standard deck to open. Ooh, nice. I hit an achievement. Hell yeah. So now we can hit this and get that there. That's good. Get there. All right, and then we go to my collection, and we hit crafting, and then we get rid of the disenchant extra cards that we don't need. And then we hit new, and we get to see all our new cards, which is just these cards here. These are all our new cards. Yep. And then we hit extra for the cards like these that we can get rid of. Nothing exciting. Unfortunately, nothing exciting. But yeah, we don't have any cards in there that fit that criteria, right? I have other decks. This is the only this is my new deck that has the new quest, the food chain, which I like. It got better because now the reward has rush and it's discover, and that's way better than the previous version, which was not discover. It's a much better deck. It's not good, but it's much better than it was. All right. We opened some packs. That was fun. I'm going to escape out of the game here. Oh, I'm running an ad break here, huh? I didn't notice that there was going to be a 30-second ad break. So, sorry, everybody who is here, who is suddenly watching an ad. I'll wait until the ad is over. I didn't notice. I could have snoozed it. I should have snoozed it. One of the benefits of streaming for just 2 hours after you run an ad break at the beginning of the stream is that you don't have to think about ads. And doing a stream for 3.5 hours means that ads happen and have to happen after the first 2 hours. So next time I do one of these long ones, I'll do the 2-minute ad break at the start so that I can prevent ad break from happening even longer. One last time, me talking to you as best I can, convincing you to make a donation. A reminder of what that gets you. What that gets me, I should say. I'll say what it gets you is if you donate $25, or even if you donated $20 to get us to $75. If you donate $20, then a random game off this list comes off this list and a new game replaces it, if you donated $25, then you get to choose what year, so that I can get rid of Halo 2 or Fallout 4. But then also a reminder, what this gets me is that I'm currently fundraising for new meds. I've met with my doctor, and I have been prescribed some new medication when this previous ones that I've been taking run out, and that costs a lot of money. And then also, I am trying to get glasses. I'm long overdue for new glasses. These are delaminating and are at the point where they're going to start to do damage to my eyes. So I need to go and go see go to a place that will give me a prescription and for my glasses. They will tell me what my eye prescription is and not give me a lot of runaround, so that I have to buy frames from them and glasses from them, and then I can go to a cheaper place online and get glasses with my new prescription. And my end of the year goal is to have enough money on my end that I can just buy a second pair, so I have a backup pair of glasses, because these shouldn't become my backup pair. So but with a new prescription, it'll be easier to get that. So if you would like to donate now, that would be rad. I would appreciate it very much. I am going to reference the list now and again in the next while. I'm going to do another one of these streams. It'll be on Monday. Monday, let me hit the F11 here. Monday, the 25th will be the next one of these, and I will be doing these until I hit my goal. That's about it. Till I hit that goal, I'm going to probably keep doing these. But thank you all so much for being here on the first of these. And if anybody makes any donations between now and the next time I do this, then I will do all of the name polling or all the game polling on stream. I won't do it off stream, but I will obviously pay attention to how many I have to do and keep track of that. We only changed 2 names, but that's still better than no names on the list. We are going to end tonight's stream by raiding. That is how we end every stream around here. We're going to go find someone doing cool shit and go hang out with them because we want to keep the party going. I want to thank you all so much for being here while I figure out who we're going to go raid on a Thursday. Who's doing things on a Thursday? We're going to go raid Matt Wiggins. Matt Wiggins is playing Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Which that's fun that Matt's playing that. So we're going to go raid Matt. Please consider coming along on this raid. Also, come back on Saturday at the normal time of 9 p.m. Eastern. On Saturday, I'll be back. And I am going to be concluding. I am going to be fucking finishing this goddamn sushi model kit. This sushi model kit will get done. And then I have a Lego set to build after that, which will be relaxing and fun. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.